Good evening, everybody. We're back for the second night in a row, and this time it's the biggest party of the summer, and indeed, it's the biggest show so far of MyGM. Can SmackDown claw back on the ever escalating gap to Monday Night Raw, or will Raw continue to extend its dominant grip on the ratings war? We find out tonight. It's SummerSlam. My partner, as always, is with me tonight. My partner in crime, Majima.
I'm the partner in crime. I've never done time, but the truth is I can bust out a sick rhyme. And in my bank account there is not one dime.
My metaphorical hat goes off to you.
Thank you.
Cool. Yep, it's time for SummerSlam, and I am bricking it. I don't know about you, mate.
I'm always a bit nervous for these because, there is an element of variation within it, and I don't think I'm a made man as much as I might seem like it.
Yeah, it's a difficult position we find ourselves in.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I need a bit. I think I need something of a small miracle to win this week, but by the same token, you need to make sure you don't slip up.
Exactly. Yeah.
So.
And there is the issue of the card that you used last week, which I think could be much bigger than you think.
True. We were displaying the card for tonight on the at the start of the stream, but card subject to change. We are hearing there are some issues with some of the personnel, and we'll update you on that later on in the show. We're going to start off with SmackDown. I'm going to start off with the logistics, because tonight's going to be an expensive show. I need to accept that. I'm going to do the SummerSlam arena, because of course.
Yeah, fair.
Right, if I go all in... I'm going to unlock the commercial campaign. It's a lot of money, but I'm going to do it.
Well,
and that's 50,000. Okay, I'm just going to apply everything for now, and then I'm going to see how it goes. I'm not saying I'm going to use all of them.
Fair.
We'll see how they go.
Fair.
Looking at the roster, we're in a pretty solid place here, to be honest. Roster-wise, I'm looking pretty snazzy. So I'll leave that for now. The free agents and the legends this week are actually fucking insane.
They are really good.
But I just don't think I can afford them.
My guy, Gunther!
Gunther!
The winner of this match is Gunther!
I think for now, I'm going to leave the signings. I'm going to approach this in the mindset that I'm not going to sign anyone.
Mm.
But I'll revisit that later on. Mandy Rose is hoping to make an appearance at the upcoming pay-per-view. I've done some thinking about this.
Mm.
Mandy Rose has not got an ongoing rivalry, and that's what I need for the pay-per-view. Really.
Mm.
And you know what? I'm not going to be held to ransom by my superstars. So, and also the fact is, she had an opportunity to earn a place at the pay-per-view, but that feud with Toni Storm, both of them, to be fair, absolutely stunk the joint out. It was bad. It did not go well. So quite frankly, Mandy Rose has not earned a match on the pay-per-view. Now, I do know it says appearance. So maybe she might be in line for... Actually, you know what? Let's check that now. If she were to cut a self-promo, would I meet the condition? I don't know, because it's not... I
was going to say, yeah, will it show you?
It won't, because it's not a commissioner goal. So I'm not going to bank on that because I'm not going to give her the match. And if I give her the promo and then it doesn't count anyway, then that is a waste of a promo.
Yeah.
So I'm not being held to ransom. And if she gets upset with me, then so be it. Maybe I can look to try and bring her morale up in the coming week. Actually, where is her morale at the moment? Morale's at 60, so it's not terrible.
Was that out of 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, we've got people who are far more unhappy than she is, so I think we're in the clear. Run-in is not happening. I'm just...
Yeah, that is such a stupid stipulation, isn't it? That is so dumb.
Okay. I'm going to apply a little bit of TLC.
Fair. See, this is actually looking good for you now because you haven't realised how good the rivalries you've got actually are.
I mean, I've got a few good ones. It's true.
You really do.
Thing is, coming up. But then coming out of this show, I don't know where I'm going to be at. I think I'm going to go in and book this show, see how much it's going to cost me, and then I'm going to go from there. Sound good to you?
Sounds perfect, yeah. Anyway, it's your show, so it's your decision, not mine.
It's true. Alright, we're opening up with Randy Orton versus Big E. That's going to be the first match of the night. Hey, Gudgeon. How's it going? Welcome. Welcome to SummerSlam. Yeah, it's going to be my opener. This feud has been going on since the very beginning, pretty much. It's time we end it, and this is going to be a TLC match.
That's going to pull a massive rating. I think that. Yeah, I'm going to make a prediction. I think it's going to be 4.5 stars.
Okay. Yeah. Oh shit! It's going to cost me so much money. Okay.
It's costing me money, SpongeBob.
We're then gonna do Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair
Okay.
for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Yeah.
Probably be lurking for the most part.
Yeah.
No worries, Gudgeon.
That's
glad to have you here.
Yeah, pleasure to have you, Gudgeon. And don't worry about it. You do what you got to do, my guy.
And tentatively gonna make it a tables match.
See, that's also going to pull a very big rating, I think. We're doing. I'm doing good. Certainly cannot speak for my broadcast colleague.
I'm doing pretty. I'm pretty well, Gudgeon. Thank you for asking. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this stream, and I'm looking forward to the nice long weekend.
As am I.
And now, so this is the thing. I knew for certain what 3 of my matches were going into this show. I knew I was doing Orton versus Big E. I knew I was doing Rhea versus Bianca. And I know what my main event is. But this 4th match is the one that I've been umming and ahhing on. And I didn't want to do this match yet. But circumstances make me believe that I don't have a choice. I'm pulling the trigger. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Drew McIntyre versus Mr. McMahon at SummerSlam.
Oh, yes!
We're doing it. And I want to put a stipulation on it, but I just can't. I can't afford it. I think I'm going to make it a normal match.
Can't wait to see the WWE, by which I mean, wow, watch elderly abuse come back to its peak. Because there's literally going to be an old man getting abused in the ring. Wow.
And then our main event is going to cost me a literal fortune. Roman Reigns, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell.
It's costing me literally all my money, SpongeBob.
Which brings us on to promos, so let's have a look at who we've got here. What can I do?
Excuse me.
I'm gonna have Bailey call out Liv Morgan. Neither of those two have had much going on in recent weeks.
That is true. We haven't seen them for a while, have we?
So where's this? Keith Lee call out Mustafa Ali.
That's got a lovely ring to it, hasn't it? Keith Lee, Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
Lee versus Lee. Now is definitely the time for an advertising promo.
Yeah, I think I don't have a choice. I'm going to have Seth Rollins cut an advertising promo.
Fair.
I think that's where I stand.
It's a very good card. It really is.
Okay, I'm going to bring the crew down. I think I'm going to bring special effects down a bit as well. And that's basically going to use up like half my budget.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I chose this time to play double cost.
Yeah.
But then you've also played it on me, so... Yeah. I'm definitely going to be spending a lot of money tonight as well.
I could probably afford to sign someone. But I don't think I will.
Xavier Woods. The money doesn't matter. Forget about the money. It doesn't matter.
Can you imagine if I misclicked?
I am the ghost of bad financial decisions.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Fair. See, the roster is so good that I'm getting tempted myself to get somebody, but I just don't think I need anyone at the moment, really.
Yeah, I think we're at the point. I think at the moment we have pretty decent roster sizes for where we're at.
Yeah,
it's true. If the update had taken effect on this file, and we were running, or like if this was like what our weekly shows look like, and then it was one up for the pay-per-views, then I think we would need an expanded roster. But I think we're in pretty good.
I think we would be screwed at this point. We would be in some form of trouble. I think if that was the case.
Yeah. I'm gonna make the money back. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Or I'm gonna make some of the money back anyway.
You'll make a decent amount back. This is also a pay-per-view, and you are doing advertising, so.
Okay, I'm gonna confirm my booking.
Nice. Let's go. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really, really good. This is.
Triple H, hey, something's come up and I can't have Eddie Guerrero taking part on your show this week. Sorry about that.
Actually,
that might work out for you.
That's actually quite good. I didn't want him to take part. I've got a massive let off. Massive let off. Oh, one of these. Oh, don't tell me one of these guys is going to complain, please. If it's Jimmy Uso,
that's a lot of message. A lot of
Oh,
messages.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh no. If it's gonna be anyone, can it please be Jimmy Uso or Kane? Like, if it
Shall we
has to
find
be
out?
somebody.
Shall we move?
Yeah, I want to say no, but yes. Yes, we have to.
Happy Corbin. Hey, my contract at Raw is up at the end of the week.
True.
I'd be interested in staying, and the cost would be 24k.
I'll just give him what he wants. He's earned it.
Sounds good, Happy?
Yeah, he's earned it. Sounds good to me.
Great, looking forward to staying with Raw. Small increase from morale.
Cool. That might be what a couple of them are, actually, to be fair.
Kane also has his contract with Raw up at the end of the week.
Okay.
He's interested in staying. The cost would be 31k, or you could lowball him at 21.
I'm going to try and lowball him. I think he'll say no. I think he'll say no, but like he's not quite on the level of importance of Corbin at the moment. But I would like to keep him around.
Yeah, he says, I think we both know I'm worth more than that.
The thing is, what is he doing at the moment? Because he does have that tag rivalry. What rating did that get last week? Remind me.
You didn't do it yesterday.
No.
Last stream you did the one with Strowman, Stuffer, and Eddie, and that got like 3.5. I don't know what the one the previous week got. I just remember it gave us the second coming of Christ.
The thing is, that's just quite a lot of money, isn't it? Really? Is it a 5 week as well?
Yeah.
See, on the other hand, I could probably get a giant for a little bit cheaper than that, but contrarily, I would lose an established rivalry. So, I think I'll just pay it. I'll pay it for now. Yeah, I'll pay it for now. Yeah, I'll pay it.
Okay, we have a deal, but I don't appreciate being lowballed. Moderate decrease to Kane's morale.
Fair enough.
Triple H, hey, listen, something's come up and all special matches will cost double this week. I'm told it's some kind of union thing.
Yes, all right. That isn't exactly shocking me. Oh, no.
Now, I'm intrigued by Braun. I told you, Kane and I really hit it off as a team last week. Thanks for pairing us up. We're looking forward to the next tag match.
No worries, Chief. Wow, that was a really nice... That was a lovely message.
The crowd still loved us even though we didn't get the win. Kane and I could definitely shake up the tag division with another chance, and the fans can't wait to see our next tag team match. Thanks for staying on top of things.
I mean, they were good. I can't really argue with it. They were very good.
Jimmy Uso, things aren't working out at Raw. I'm ready to tear up my contract and move on. The only way you can convince me to stay is with a $100,000 bonus. Otherwise, I'm ready to walk out right now.
No chance, Jimmy. Sorry, just literally no way, no way.
I'm giving you one more chance, and that's it.
What? Fuck off. Fucking do one, Jimmy Uso. Fuck off.
Hang on.
I'm seriously tempted to cancel his damn contract now. How much money would I get?
7k.
7k is not that much. But then again, he's being a complete prick. And to be honest, I'm probably not going to use him anyway. I don't have anything for him. Yeah, Joe, what? Fuck it, release him. Release him. I'm not going to be treated like that.
Is this for definite? No takes backsies?
Yeah, it is for definite. I've got to set a precedent.
Okay.
He's gone. He's off. Get the fuck out of my sight.
Hang on a second.
What?
What's this bullshit? Why is this... What the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the actual fuck is this game?
Vince saw 69 and was like, lol, haha, funny. You picked the wrong guy and is hoping no one will notice.
I'm actually fucking fuming.
That's actually incredible. That's genuinely incredible.
Because Cactus Jack would have actually hurt you.
Yeah, I mean, he may well have done. Although I was also doing that on the assumption that I wouldn't have Alexa and Asuka, which I do now. But we'll see. I might end up giving him...
I'm so fucking fuming.
That's so dumb. Could I check the journal before we both have some sort of breakdown?
Oh my god.
That's actually so stupid.
Rest your current champions this week for injury rehab free. That sounds like a bad idea.
No. I think the fuck not, H. I think the fuck not. Rest my champion.
At SummerSlam, we want no title matches and 100 run-ins.
They definitely have not specifically programmed champion, like, pay-per-view specific objectives and goals, have they? They definitely have.
No, definitely not.
Okay, Joe, what? I'll look at my power cards first, please.
Okay.
Forged in Fire, that could be interesting. I'll keep an eye on that one. I'm going to use free crew booking.
Makes
Definitely.
sense.
Great. I might end up using that health spa. Can I check what it does?
Send the chosen superstar to a top spa to recover 18 more stamina this week. They will be busy this week and be unable to be booked for this week's show.
Okay. I mean, I'll book the show first and then I'll figure out the rest of the cards. I'll do logistics first, if that's all right, please.
Okay. Did you want to look at free agents at all, or are we just going to jump into it?
I'm going to book the show. I'm going to try and book the show first. I'm going to just get all that out of the way. So I definitely want the SummerSlam arena, please.
Yep. You have a free crew booking.
The crew booking is just the best one because it's free.
Yeah, that's going to screw me up. I've only got, like, stage building crew.
Yeah. So special effects, that'll be the highest one as well, please.
Okay.
And I'm going to buy the new advertisement and use that as well, please.
Virtual campaign?
Yes, yeah. Yes, please.
Okay.
I think I've really got to go all out and I've got to not get slack because I've got a lead. Like, that would be really stupid. So I'm going to book the show now. I'm going to start with the main event because I know what that's going to be. So I'd like Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles to face off for the men's championship, please. And I'm going to check. I'm going to check what they're specialists in and then do it on the basis of that. Probably it'll be TLC?
You do not know for either of them.
I'll go TLC for now. Might come back to that, but I'm going to go TLC for now. Because I also apparently get a pay-per-view match bonus for some fucking reason. Interestingly. Now this is actually difficult because I don't really know what order to put them in. Because I've got Asuka v Alexa. I've got Braun versus Manny. And then I've got Joe v Corbin. Can I just go? Can you go into any one of the matches and let me just check the levels of each rivalry and also like who meshes with who?
Well, I mean, there's all on screen for you. There you go.
Cheers, thank you very much. So Joe's more popular than... Yeah, Joe, I'll put on Samoa Joe and Baron Corbin as the opener. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
As the opener, okay.
Yes, please. And that will be... Again, I need to just remind myself first what they're a specialist in.
Again, you don't know for either of them.
And I don't know for either of them. Okay. You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to do Hell in a Cell. Actually, really tempted. God. I'll put it Extreme Rules for now. We'll come back to it. We'll just get it booked and we'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. Because I may well do Extreme Rules anyway. So, mid-card, we're going to have Alexa versus Asuka. This is just going to be a normal match. I mean, actually, they might be specialists. something. If it's not tables, I'm probably just going to do a normal match because I don't want to go fucking nuts with the spending.
Same again. You don't know for either of them.
Just the normal then will be fine. Normal's going to be fine. No interference, just vibes. And then the next one's going to be Manny versus.
Sure you don't want to interfere on Asuka's behalf again?
Nah, I'm good. Even I'm getting bored of this shit now. So Manny versus Braun. That's for definite. And again, I want to just see what they're both specialists in because I'm pretty sure we know for one or the other.
Oh, they both specialise in TLC.
Yeah, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's make that a TLC then. And let's make the title match Hell in a Cell.
Christ. Oh.
And I want to check one of those cards, actually. Because I might be about to do a bit of a madness. The cards that I haven't purchased yet, but that are like possibilities.
Oh my god.
How much is Forged in Fire?
50k.
I'm doing it. Buy it and use it, please. Thank you. Money, money. Myself. I have no money. I'm about to cry.
Yeah, we're going to be at about the same point for money by the end of this.
Probably.
Okay, yep.
Yep. Okay. So promo-wise, to be honest, I could use a call-out promo, but let me check the rivalries and then I'll figure out what I want to do.
You got level 1 between Umaga and Cactus Jack, level 1 for Kane and Robert Roode versus Guerrero and Savage, level 1 between Jake Roberts and Sheamus, and that's where you're at.
You know what? We're gonna start because I prefer to get this shit out of the way quickly. We're gonna start with a advertising promo for Hulk Hogan, please.
Oh my. Okay.
Now, to be honest, I'm debating between two things. I'm either going to boost the rivalries that I already have going, or I'm just going to do 2 more advertising. And I don't really know what to do. No, Joe, I will do 2 I'll check the call-out promos and see how much it's going to cost me, and then I'll probably just do those, I think.
They cost 3k each.
Yeah, I'll just check this. Let's have a look at the stamina when it comes up on my screen of each of the people who are already in rivalries.
58, 65, 69, 63, 100, 55, and 80.
How good is Umaga's promo rating?
2.
2. Do you know what? I'll just have Cactus Jack call out Umaga, and we'll have Jake Roberts call out Sheamus.
Yeah, that sounds pretty solid, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I've done all right here. Hulk, I know we've had our differences forever, but you better make me some fucking money tonight, brother.
Brother.
You
better draw, dude.
I'm gonna draw, man. I'm tempted to put something on Asuka v Alexa Bliss because I feel like my worry is that it's gonna still be stale if it's a normal match, but then surely it
didn't say.
Yeah, Joe.
I think it should be fine.
Yeah, Joe, I'll just do a normal match. I think it's better to have it as a normal match. So we don't know what Samoa Joe and Baron Corbin are specialists in, right? We don't know that.
That's right.
We don't know that. What matches have I put them in already? I'm trying to remember what matches I've put them both in already.
Joe's definitely been in Extreme Rules before.
Okay.
I'm certain of that. And tables, actually.
Okay, I feel like Corbin has probably been in Extreme Rules before. Did he not face Joe in an Extreme Rules match?
I can't remember if that was Extreme Rules or just a regular one-on-one.
The thing is, I like an Extreme Rules match for the both of them, but hmm, I can't really bring it to be a TLC or a Hell in a Cell, to be honest.
Yeah, we don't really want to, like, run those stipulations into the ground, do we?
No, and also it's extra money. Has
There's that
has
as well.
Corbin been in a tables match as well? Do you know? Has he been in a
Not
tables
some,
match?
not some, hang on. 'Cause I can remember two matches of his. Bear with me.
Yeah. He's definitely been in a stipulation match. It wasn't TLC.
No, so he's had two matches, and I know one of those was a regular tag match.
One of
The
those
other one was the match against Joe,
was a regular tag match.
and the other one was the match against Joe, which I'm pretty sure was a normal match. I don't think he's been in the stipulation match.
Okay. Fuck it, we'll go Extreme Rules. I like an Extreme Rules match. I think Joe has definitely been in a tables match. He's been in a
Yes,
tables
yes,
match and an Extreme Rules before. So
yes,
yeah,
definitely.
okay, yeah, we'll go Extreme Rules then. Great.
Okay. Did you want to check the roster or anything before we proceed?
I'll have a quick look. Yeah, I'll have a quick look. I'll give myself a 4 minute time limit, so by the time it hits 9, we're going to actually get into the actual action. But yeah,
Okay.
I'll have a look. Fuck
Free
it, why
agents or
not?
legends?
Free agents. I think at the moment, if anything, I just need I need more female wrestlers. I'm totally honest. Free agents I'll start on. Yeah.
Well, that's a shame because there's none.
They're all shit. Okay. Okay. Well, what male wrestlers did I need then? Let's have a look.
Bring in Brock Lesnar to just like squash your entire roster.
Oh my, Brock Lesnar. If I still needed a heel bruiser, he would have worked pretty great.
Yeah.
But I don't. I definitely don't need a giant. Pretty sure I don't need another fighter. Yeah, I'll check the legends. I'll check the legends. So I'm not going to be getting anybody off the free agents. Okay, okay. I mean, there's like two options there, but again, I just don't feel like I urgently need it at the moment, if I'm totally honest. Um, can I just go down and see the female wrestlers who are currently available as legends?
Mickey James is a face specialist. Trish Stratus is a face fighter, and Marie is a heel fighter.
Okay. Hmm. I feel like I should probably for now, I'll stick with the woman I've got actually, because some of them aren't involved in stuff at the moment, so it seems like a bit of a daft idea to be. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now.
Okay then. Is there anything else?
I think that's everything. I think that's everything.
Becky Lynch not defending the title. Biggest show.
To be honest, it's funny because she's been so dominant that she just doesn't have anybody who can stand up to her at the moment.
Yeah, she sort of won herself into a corner there.
Yeah, she really has. She genuinely
Um,
has, which is the ironic
I'm
thing about it.
just going to confirm booking, so you can just look over that to make sure it's all right. And then if you're happy with that, we'll go to a short break, I think.
Yeah. I can't believe it's cost me 291k, and that's with a free crew and one advertising as well. That is
Well, I mean,
nuts.
it doesn't count for the advertising, so it's not showing you however much you're going to get
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that.
I mean, it's just I didn't even fill that spot with something paid, is what I mean.
Oh, yeah, true.
You know what? Heyo, I think it's time I actually use some of this cash I've got lying around, and there is no better time to use it. So I'm pretty happy with all that. Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay then. All right, guys. We're going to go for a very short break, and then we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Lovely jubbly.
Okay, guys, we are back. I'm back. Majima's back. It's time. Let's do this. It's SummerSlam.
See?
And we're kicking off tonight with a match with massive implications.
It is true.
Randy Orton versus Big E for the very last time to put this feud to bed, and Big E has promised if he loses this match, he will leave SmackDown.
I actually didn't know that was part of the match. Wow, okay. That's kind of nuts.
It was mentioned in the previous episode of SmackDown. Randy Orton put out the challenge. Well, Big E put out the challenge. Randy Orton only said he would only accept if Big E put his career on the line. Big E accepted.
Damn. I mean, that takes some serious guts from... I mean, from Big E most of all, but from Orton as well. Because he's going to know that Big E is not going to hold a single thing back in this match. He's not going to have any mercy for the Viper in his heart, because he knows his own career, his own livelihood is on the line tonight. And I think that's going to make this an absolutely compelling contest. And it could have huge ramifications for the Blue brand. What could this mean for Friday Night SmackDown?
I'm gonna bring the full fall down for a second, for both you in the audience and for Majima. I'm playing this completely straight, Maj, and I'm just gonna say it right now. If Orton wins this match, I have to release Big E from his contract.
You have got a pair of cojones on you the size of small planets, my guy. I respect it a lot.
No funny business. I'm being serious. I will release Big E from his contract if Orton wins.
What are you laughing for? I'm being serious. Oh dear.
Well, you can see this is a TLC match. The objective is to climb the ladder and grab the briefcase, and I can tell you, inside that briefcase is Big E's SmackDown contract.
Wow.
And if Orton's the one to retrieve it, he gets the satisfaction, he gets the pleasure of ripping up the contract himself.
Yeah, and I know it says think big, but maybe he's thinking a little bit too big, showing a little bit too much ambition tonight, Big E. And is that going to come back to bite him? That's the critical question that's at the heart of all of this, at the heart of what could be the end of Big E's career if he doesn't put on a good show tonight, if he doesn't turn up and give 110%, because you know Orton's going to push him all the way. You know Orton won't leave anything in that ring tonight.
Well, Orton straight out the ring at the start of this one. Big E, he's fired up, he's ready, he's telling Orton to bring it. And here we go, getting this one underway. Bit of a slugfest in the early goings. Big E. I don't know what Orton's playing at here. You're not going to outpower Big E. Oh, the strength of Big E. Shouting out to his buddies in the New Day.
Yeah, I think he's got to be careful though. He should not be overdoing the shouting. This thing is done until the fat lady has sung.
Ooh.
He shouldn't be shouting out to anybody except Randy Orton.
Very nice combination from Big E, and Orton's looking dazed. Or maybe he was playing possum, as there's a corkscrew.
I mean, that's Randy Orton's a master of mind games. You've got to give him that. He is brilliant at the psychological side of this sport. And Big E he would do very well to remember that and keep it in his head at all times, if I'm totally honest with you.
Well, it may be a tables, ladders and chairs match, but we're seeing the kendo stick coming out here.
This is the bane of both our shows, the legendary kendo stick.
It will never go away.
Kendo's family have probably made about as much as it's cost us to put these shows on, just from our repeated use of these kendo sticks.
The strength of Big E on display there.
Yeah. I thought he was going to dump Orton through the table, but he just plopped him down like dropping a children's toy. It was just almost embarrassing on the part of Orton. It was just that easy for Big E.
Big E has definitely had the advantage in the early goings, but he can't let up. He can't lose his focus. Can't lose his focus, or something like this will happen. Orton, the first one to scale the ladder.
Yep, he's up there. I mean, Big E he's delaying it. He brought in. You'd argue he brought in more items into the ring than was necessary. I mean, he got up there quickly. You know, he has kept his focus about him, but the next time he lets Orton get up that ladder that quickly, and he's standing there holding something on the outside
Big
of the
E!
ring. Oh.
Big E with a big elbow drop.
Oh, I've just seen it. That was absolutely devastating for Randy Orton. I mean, he looked like he took about to take his damn head clean off. Goodness me, that was unbelievable.
The power of Big E, well and truly on display there.
I mean, that is one of his biggest strengths, isn't it? He is so powerful. I mean, you look at those muscles, the pecs, the thighs, the glutes. He's got it all.
Hang on a second. Big E looking for the big splash, but nobody home.
Oh, and that could have been it as well. If he hits that big splash on Orton, he gets up the ladder. I really do think that could have been it.
Oh, hang on. Oh, wait. Orton doesn't go here often. Orton was looking for the punt kick. Doesn't get it. I think Big E was looking for the big ending. But Orton, he's smart. He knows Big E so well at this point. He was wise to it. He saw it coming.
I tell you what, both these guys seem to be able to get off whatever they want except the finishing manoeuvres. They just can't seem to put this one to bed.
Big E's dazed in the corner. Orton sees the opportunity.
Yeah, this is really dangerous for Big E now. And you know for a fact Orton is not going to mess around. He's not going to play any games. He's going to get to the top of that ladder and try and finish
This is unique. Orton doesn't go for the submission moves too often. Got the bow and arrow there, but doesn't have it locked in for long. Big E able to get out of that.
Never mind. Ignore everything I said. I don't know what Orton's playing at. I don't know what he's thinking. I couldn't tell you.
Maybe Orton's thinking, after everything he and Big E have been through in recent weeks, he has to try something different. He has to bring something new out of his arsenal.
Yep.
Or he could just beat down on Big E like he does there.
Yep. Or he could just drop him onto the ropes.
Strength of Big E once again on display.
He's taken the ladder down. And I get Orton's not completely, knocked out or anything like that, but surely he could have tried to start unhooking the briefcase there. That seemed like a good opportunity to me.
Maybe to me or you, but Big E says, nah.
No.
Oh, Big E, he doesn't bother with the run-up this time. Now he's got the big splash.
Oh, God, yeah.
And that's his turn to beat down.
That was really smart. That was really smart. We don't often give Big E credit for his in-ring psychology, but he managed to get that instantly. I don't think Orton could have responded to that. He couldn't have seen that coming in a million years.
Well, I think it was only a matter of time. There is blood in this match. Orton is bleeding. He sees the table though. He's not willing to take that risk. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Orton using the table as sort of a barrier between himself and Big E. He thinks better of it. And I don't know what the plan was there from Orton, but it's left him in a world
You know what?
of hurt.
I think right now, from what I've seen in this match, Orton has relished. He's looked forward to the opportunity to end Big E's SmackDown career so much that I think he's completely let it get to his head. I think he's almost got in. He's got so in over his head. He's massively overthinking this. I don't know what on earth he's been trying. Pick it up and moving the table. picking up the ladder, moving the ladder. You know, he tried a punt kick that was so obvious a 5-year-old could have seen it coming. And this is one of the masters of mental games in wrestling, Randy Orton. I just don't know what he's doing. What does he expect to get out of a competitor like Big E with simple, childish stuff like this? I don't know what on earth he's going for.
Yeah, we've yet to see prime Randy Orton at work here. Although this could be it. Orton.
I think we've
suplex.
Oh my god!
Through the table.
I was about to say we've been yet to see even middle of the road Randy Orton, but he just took it up to 100 miles an hour and 200%. All 100% of Big E was slammed through that table. But look, I mean, he got back to his feet unbelievably quickly, you have to say.
I know. I cannot believe the resiliency of Big E here. He knows what's on the line. These two going back and forth at the top of the ladder.
God, it makes my stomach turn every time I see two guys spanning out on top of a ladder. You just never know what's going to happen, but you know it's going to be bad. I don't like this.
Orton's down. Orton is down.
He fell on his back. How long is Big E going to have to try and get that briefcase? He starts picking it. He's getting a decent grip on this briefcase. It's been a while. Oh my goodness me. Orton was still down. He was down a long, long time.
Even Big E's got a hold of Orton. Big E! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god in heaven. Oh no. I just saw Orton go outside the ring. That seriously could have killed him if he'd fallen even a moment too soon. If he'd fallen a centimetre closer to that ring apron, to the barricade. I absolutely dread to think what could happen. And Big E has got this as good as one.
Yeah, it's all over.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can begrudge Orton losing in that fashion.
No.
I think we would have had to stop the match.
Yep. I don't think anybody short of Hercules could have got up from a suplex off the ladder and to the outside like that. That was, I mean, watching that genuinely made me feel absolutely sick to my stomach. But you can't necessarily blame Big E for doing it. When your career's on the line, you have to take some drastic steps. And that was one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen.
Oh my god! Let's go!
Shit. That card has massively come in clutch for you, hasn't it? Oh, shit. 5
stars, baby, let's go!
So I need at least 1 5-star now. Fucking hell. See, what did I tell you? I told you. It wasn't going to be as straightforward as you expected it to be.
Mate, if any rivalry has ever deserved to end on a 5-star match...
I mean, that was a 5-star match. Probably the greatest squash match I've ever seen in my life. I would count that as a squash match. It was so dominant from Big E. Like, Orton basically had nothing, and he got nothing in. He never looked even remotely close to winning it. It was a squash from the big guy. It was an absolute battering.
It was, yeah. Mate, what an end. Like, I was... Like, sometimes I go for the big spots. That one, I just did the move, because to be honest, I thought he was going to do a big ending off of the ladder.
Mm.
That
would have been great in itself.
That would have been cool. And then I saw him going for the suplex. I was like, hang on.
Wait a minute.
Hang on. And I've never... And like, I thought they'd removed the ability for them to go outside the ring on that move in this game. So that's the first time I've seen it happen in 2K22. And then the fucking table was there as well.
I genuinely didn't know. I didn't know there was a table there until I looked at all the fucking fragments of table on the floor.
Yeah, it wasn't until it exploded that I was like, hang on.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the fucking phone.
Well, Big E does not have to leave SmackDown. That's the other big takeaway from this.
If he performs like that, the only way they'll drag him out of SmackDown is in a bloody body bag. If he keeps putting in performances like that, and if he wins that dominantly, I think there'll be people going out in body bags before he's in his own, you know. You know, I'm almost wondering, not to take the shit, that was a fabulous match and it fully deserved 5 stars, so well played. Well, very well played. Yeah. I'm almost wondering if I should have put Strowman v Mansoor as the opener of mine, because they're both, I almost didn't even think about that, but they're both specialists in TLC. So
that's a good point. I hadn't considered that.
Hey ho. It's all right. Worst case, I'll get a 5-star anyway, or like a 4.5. So can't complain.
My concern now is, should that have main evented?
I think the main event is going to do brilliantly as well. Those are like the 2 really superb matches you have. Like the other 2 are good as well, but like those are the 2 big hitters.
Yeah, they're my 2 headliners really. Which is a shame. I'll fully admit I've been a bit lackluster with the women's division like this month in game.
Damn.
So I wanna step that up.
Are you or are you me right now? Because you could be me right now saying that. Our women's divisions have not. I feel like they haven't really got off the ground unless you enjoy seeing Becky Lynch absolutely fucking decimate people. In which case, probably your favourite women's division in wrestling history. If you like competitiveness in your women's wrestling. We're working
then come over to SmackDown. We're into off.
We're working on it. We will get there. We will find somebody who can challenge Becky Lynch's utter dominance of all female wrestling on Raw.
It's quite funny, actually. We've got 4 champions going. 3 of them have held it since the start. And then the SmackDown Women's Championship is into its 4th championship reign, and it could be the 5th one tonight.
That is very, very true. I hadn't even thought of it like that, which is funny because you've got some superb women's wrestlers who've held that championship. Like, it's not a case of poor competition or anything.
Yeah, if anything, it might be too competitive. That might be the issue.
It could well be. It's a very fair point, to be honest.
Well, we head backstage where Seth Rollins, the Visionary, is waiting for us. And this week, he is dressed like your Grand's curtains. He's wearing the most outlandish outfit you've ever seen. He loves the Seth Rollins. They call him the King of Drip, and he likes to wear outlandish, garish outfits. And this week, as I said, he does look like your Nan's curtains. I don't know how it's gone well, but he does his little laugh. He's like, "Welcome everyone to SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer." And I'll tell you what. Normally, it would be an absolute crime. It would be a travesty, a sin that the Friday Night Messiah did not have a match on SummerSlam. But tonight is different. I'm here with an announcement for you, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to announce that I, the Visionary, the Friday Night Messiah, the Drip Gold Seth freaking Rollins, I am here tonight to officially announce my brand new partnership with Gucci. That's right, Seth Rollins is the new face of Gucci, and that's where my outfit tonight has come. I've got all these accessories, which he gestures to in the background. It's great. I am living the high life. I am making insane amounts of money. I am wearing the best drip. I've got the best drippy accessories. And I am living life large like a king, like a god. This partnership between Seth Rollins, WWE and Gucci, it's a long-term deal. So get yourself over to WWE.com and check out the exclusive brand, the exclusive range of Gucci and WWE products and merchandise. But be quick, because they're going to be so popular, they're going to be gone. And you can get 20% off by using the promo code Seth Gucci Rollins. Get over there right now. What do you mean that was okay? Why has he lost popularity for that?
That was great. Man literally whipped out a promo code. Also, if it's okay, why would they lose 6? That's a massive, massive change.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
Would you believe me if I told you that was all off the cuff?
Yes, because I think we're both really, really good at off-the-cuff promos.
I started talking, I didn't even know what the product was going to be, and then I didn't even know until I was saying Gucci. I was like, fuck me, that's where we're going with this now. Okay.
Ah, yeah. That was like stream of consciousness, but fashion and Gucci. Brilliant. As fucking class.
Well, that's it now. We have to refer to him by his full title of the Drip Gold, Seth Gucci Rollins. That's his full name now. You're good at improv, but only in these specific scenarios. It's true. I can cut a stupid wrestling promo off the cuff, but any other scenario, I can't improv.
You really can. Man spitting bars, call him Guccini.
I think it's because when I'm cutting a wrestling promo, I know the character I'm trying to portray, and I know I'm in a character. I think that's probably why I can improv it.
That is the key thing in all wrestling promos. You have to know what you're trying to portray as a person and a character, and you just have to fully go for it. Like, you just don't hold anything back.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm happy with that one. I'm glad the advertising promos are continuing to be completely whack.
I love advertising promos. I almost wish I'd do more of them. I have 2 ideas for ones I want to do in the future. And one of them would require me to sign somebody, but I'm probably going to do it. Not going to lie.
Well, we have to move on from the greatest advertisement of all time, maybe. It's time for our first championship match of the evening.
Is a tables match and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line. Rhea Ripley has been tearing through the women's division since her debut on SmackDown a few weeks ago. And so quickly she has earned herself a spot at the top of the pile. And she has been declared the #1 contender. She's getting that opportunity tonight against a very game champion, one of the most impressive superstars we have seen thus far in Bianca Belair. This is the first pay-per-view match for Rhea Ripley.
It is indeed.
This season.
Wow.
We'll have to see. And to be fair, what a pay-per-view to have as your first one. SummerSlam is the biggest party of the summer, the second biggest show of the year.
I mean, it really can. It's one of those shows that can make or break stars. It can make or break careers. And I think that's really the level we're looking at for Rhea Ripley tonight. She's had such momentum. She's come into this basically about as good as you can get for any women's wrestler on SmackDown. She's just been on like you said, on an absolute tear. She's been destroying challengers left and right, and she fully deserves this opportunity. She deserves to be the #1 contender. But as we've seen in the case of Randy Orton and Big E just earlier this night, having a great pedigree and having great momentum doesn't mean that you're going to get the job done. And Rhea Ripley, to beat Bianca Belair, is going to need to produce something exceptionally special tonight. She's going to have to take it a notch above where she's at right now. She's going to have to kick it up a gear.
Bianca Belair is in the form of her life. This is her 3rd consecutive pay-per-view. The first one she did suffer a loss to Bayley after that concussion that had us all nervous about her well-being for a time, but she came back stronger and she picked up the victory over Bayley at Payback with one of the most impressive finishes to a match we've seen, catching Bayley in midair to deliver the KOD.
Yep.
And then just a few weeks later capturing the SmackDown Women's Championship from Sasha Banks.
Yep. And that
Sorry.
I was just saying that in a moment, in a microcosm, showed why she holds that belt around her waist, why she is the SmackDown Women's Champion. When you can do something that devastating, which takes such skill, such technique to pull off, you deserve to have that belt around your waist.
This is Bianca Belair's first championship defense, and immediately making her way to the outside of the ring. Oh, Rhea went over the top rope. I did not know Rhea had that in her arsenal, but Belair was prepared for it and ducked out of the way. Bad landing for Rhea Ripley, and that's not what she wanted for the start of this match. But Rhea taking early control.
Yep. I mean, you can't fault the ambition of Double R here. She has absolutely stormed into it. She's using that momentum, harnessing it to her own advantage. And she is absolutely tearing into Bianca Belair right now. She's clearly not intimidated by the fact that she's facing the champion of SmackDown Women's Wrestling right now. She couldn't care any less. To her, it's just another opportunity to make her mark and show what she's capable of.
Belair was looking for the break. Oh, tossing her into the apron there. Oh, I can tell you right now, this one's going to be physical. This is going to be a fight.
It's going to be a brawl. As one of my colleagues would say, it's going to be a slobber knocker.
Oh! Bianca literally ran into that one. The strength of Rhea Ripley on display there. There's probably two of the strongest women in the division.
Yep. I mean, Rhea Ripley might be the strongest woman in wrestling right now. She has an unbelievable physique. And you look at the muscle that she's packing. I would be frightened to step in a ring with her, woman or man, if I'm totally honest. That's the level she's at, physically.
Well, we've got a bit of a collection in the ring, and Bianca being wary.
Looks like an IKEA warehouse in there.
Looking for a... Oh, I thought she was going for a suplex, but actually whips out the Gourd Buster. Innovative offense here from Belair. Oh, what a right hand that one was.
I thought I saw for a sec Rhea Ripley's feet smack off the turnbuckle, but I think I was mistaken. Luckily for her, anyway.
I feel like I saw that as well, but it didn't seem to affect her too much if it did.
No.
Maybe Rhea Ripley getting away with one now, arguably.
I mean, you see how quick Rhea Ripley is getting up when she is actually being knocked down. She is not playing any games tonight, and she is not letting anything break her stride or get in her way in this match.
Bianca with a stalling suplex on the second rope. Oh, hang on. Rhea from behind and trips her face first into the turnbuckle. I think Bianca taking just a little too much time there. Ooh. And now the strength of Ripley. It's a power slam. That was majestic. And now Rhea with a modified camel clutch. A submission won't do you any good in this match, but looking to do the damage. Bianca gets out of that one easily.
Yeah, I think if your head's that badly hurt in the camel clutch, you're not going to be able to think straight, and your movement, your speed of thought is going to be slowed. You're going to be out of it. And that is exactly what Rhea Ripley wants to see tonight.
Oh, these two are just... Oh! Bianca's head colliding with the metal stand on that table. Been a very back and forth encounter today. Neither woman really able to take control of the contest, but Ripley looking for that signature maneuver, the Riptide. Bianca is in trouble now.
Yeah. And I tell you what, for a champion, she has been, you have to say it, she's been second best up till now. And this could be a massive... Oh my god, how did she get up so quick? How did she get up so quickly?
I don't know, but she seems to have gotten a second wind here.
Yeah, she's taken it to Rhea Ripley right now. I can't believe it. What am I seeing? I don't believe my own two eyes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think Ripley's finally recovered from the shock there almost. And now once again we're back outside the ring. Tossing the table at Belair there, not really doing the damage maybe, but definitely having a mental effect. Bianca went for a slap. Rhea slapped it away and there's a German suplex. I have to say it. Rhea's looked the better of the two tonight.
Oh yeah, I have to say she's had Bianca Belair's number right now, and to say that you're doing a number on the champion like she is right now, that is mightily impressive. No matter what the result turns out to be.
Hang on a second. Bianca to the top rope. Oh my God! Bianca with a 450 splash to the outside.
Oh my God! And that has badly winded Rhea Ripley.
And now a shooting star press as well, from a standing position.
How the hell do you do that from a standing position? That is absolutely ridiculous. How the hell does Bianca Belair manage to do this stuff? I tell you what.
Oh, what a German suplex!
For all we were saying just mere moments ago, it's looking really bad for Rhea Ripley right now.
Oh my God, Bianca with a deadlift position. A powerbomb onto the table. Oh, the disrespect now from the champion.
If she had set that table up, it would have been all over. No doubt about it. And I think that this could be the moment where everything turns for Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair.
Oh my God, hang on! Bianca! Oh my God!
Wait a minute. Oh
Out
my
of
God.
nowhere! Out of nowhere!
Ladies and gentlemen, your new SmackDown Women's Champion, Double R, Rhea Ripley.
Out of nowhere! Just when it seemed like she was down and out, Rhea Ripley strikes with a power slam, and she is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I cannot believe what I am seeing.
Yep. I mean, we've seen some bizarre moments with tables in our time with the WWE so far. We've seen the Montreal screw job. We've seen the Phantom of the Table Row. I mean, that tops it all. Wow. Unbelievable.
Well, I mean, there's no controversy there. That was a clean tables finish. Power slamming the champion through the table.
It's like Bigfoot. I've heard of it, but I never believed it existed.
We finally found a good tables finish.
If you look over there, mate, you'll see a clean tables finish in a... Unbelievable.
You alright?
I'm fine.
You okay?
I'm good.
I'll take the 3.5. I think that's decent.
That's a very good
especially
rating.
since it was only 11-2.
For what it is, that's a very good rating.
And the rivalry can continue. This is brilliant.
Damn, I hadn't even thought of that, you know.
That's brilliant. I'm very pleased with that.
That was fantastic to watch. And I tell you what, commentating on that, a pleasure.
Well, we now hear from Keith Lee. He says, I've had a few matches now in my time on SmackDown. I've got a win, I've got a loss, and I have to say that loss this past week, being pinned by Yokozuna, it was a crushing defeat, both literally and figuratively. But I'm not here to call out Yokozuna tonight. He beat me, fair and square, and I respect that. What I do not respect is Mustafa Ali pestering me like a bothersome fly in both of my matches so far. This man is trying to steal my spotlight. He is trying to steal opportunities from me. He is getting in my way. He is pestering me. He is bothering me. I just need to sort this out once and for all. We made our debuts in our first matches in the same match. Our second match, again, we're both in the same match. Well, if this is going to happen, I want a chance to beat him one-on-one. I want to punch him in that stupid face of his. I want to get him up above my head. I want to hit him with the ground zeros, or maybe even lay him out with a spirit bomb. Mustafa Ali, if you are man enough, if you have the balls to actually compete in a one-on-one match, not a tag match, one-on-one, step in the ring with me and I will show you just how damn good I am. Hey, we got somewhere.
Let's go!
Let's go. Good rating. Started a rivalry. I'll take that. Harsh
Nice.
words there.
Yeah, tough
Keith Lee.
talk. Tough talk from Keith Lee.
Well, we've had a few stipulation matches, and I would say that this next one is a normal match, but it's not so normal, if we're being honest. Next up, we have the Scottish Terminator, Drew McIntyre, one of the biggest stars in the industry today, going up against the chairman of WWE. That's right, a 70-something-year-old man is stepping into the ring tonight. This has really boiled up from absolutely nothing over the last couple of weeks. This is completely out of nowhere. But the bad blood is flowing between the chairman and his former chosen one.
Yep.
Partner, I want to get your take on this situation.
Well, I think that sometimes the grudge that lasts the longest can end up burning the brightest. I think that there's clearly some bad blood. It's sprung up out of nowhere into our public consciousness, but this has clearly been brewing in their minds at least for some time. And I think two big egos like these guys, two men who have the utmost belief in themselves and everything they're capable of, it was always going to turn out to be a pretty noxious combination in my opinion. And we're seeing that bear some fruit now, and it is a poisonous, deadly fruit. There's nothing sweet about what's going on between Drew McIntyre and Vince McMahon. To be honest though, if I was Vince, I would have been a lot more reluctant to step in the ring. You're talking about a guy here, Drew McIntyre, who pushed the SmackDown Men's Champion, Roman Reigns, very, very close. Nearly got the championship off him, and you are someone who hasn't competed in the ring in some time and is not... I mean, he's in great physical shape for his age, but he's not exactly in wrestling shape.
The chairman is here. And look at the strut of the chairman. He's like a peacock. He is the most confident man in sports entertainment. And he is in great shape as he steps into the ring with Drew McIntyre.
You said he's like a peacock. Do I have to pay $9.99 a month to look at him then?
Hey, topical jokes.
Big funny
His
moments.
theme song says, "You've got no chance in hell." But is that referring to Drew McIntyre, or is it referring to Vince?
Yeah, I think his theme music might for once be trying to tell him something. I know he's technically been a two-time champion. We don't like to talk about it. It is technically true.
Oh, no, never mind. I thought Vince had just displayed some expert acumen, but McIntyre took him down immediately. This one is not going to be a 5-star classic. This is not going to be a technical wrestling match. This is going to be... I don't know what this is going to be.
It's going to be a fight. It's going to have all of the decorum and the technical wrestling ability of two drunks going at each other in a bar after they've had a few pints too many. But the benefit of all that is it will also have the vitriol, the hate, the anger, the seeing red and spitting blood that you would expect from two men who utterly despise one another, going at it full force.
Well, I have to say, at the start of my time as the SmackDown General Manager, I did not expect one of my marquee matches at the second biggest show of the year to be Drew McIntyre versus the boss, versus the chairman. But here we are, and it's one of the most hotly anticipated matchups we've had in some time, as McIntyre, after a bit of a shaky opening to proceedings, he started to take control as we would have expected.
Yeah, you would have been surprised if it turned out any other way. I mean, Drew is in better shape. He's younger. He's fitter. He's probably much more hungry, and maybe he's even more pissed off than the boss. I think, based on what we're seeing him do to Vince right now, that's a very real, distinct possibility.
Would not be surprised in the slightest. Mr. McMahon, he needs to change it around. He needs to change his game plan up a bit, I think. Oh, hang on! McIntyre taking a little bit too much time there. Oh! Oh, the corner of the table right into the gut of McIntyre, and a leg drop. A leg drop from McMahon. I wonder where he got that one from.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Well, Vince was saying he wants nothing to do with McIntyre there, but maybe baiting him in, it did not work.
I guess at the very least we know who's been training Vince up for his big re-debut. That probably explains why his ego's grown
Hang on
about
a second.
5 times over the past week.
Future Shock DDT!
Oh my god.
Hang on, McIntyre's released the cover. I think McIntyre had this one, but he's decided he's not done with Vince.
I didn't think for a second that it might be an act of mercy on McIntyre's part. It was an act of pure, red-blooded, heat-seeking vengeance. He wants to destroy the boss now.
Ooh.
It's not enough to win. It's about much more than that. He's
And then Vince raking the eyes.
Oof. It's about the only way he can get anything over McIntyre.
That was really nice technical maneuver from the boss as Vince. Oh my god! That's a pedigree to McIntyre!
Oh my god. Well,
a pedigree!
The family connections coming in clutch there for Vince.
Oh my god, have you ever seen someone kick out of a pedigree at 1, even if it was delivered by a man who is not
a man who is
full-time
80 years
worker?
old. A man who has been
It's
around
true.
since the age of the dinosaurs. He's the guy who booked the T-Rexes to face the meteor all those years ago.
Oh, what a big boat!
Yep.
And the boss might be out. Oh my god.
Oh.
Drew, what are you... Drew, this is just too much. This is just too much, Drew. Is this necessary?
Oh, yeah, he stomped on his abdomen, completely unprotected. I mean, I hope he was tensing his abdominal muscles there, Vince, or he could need a quick trip to the hospital.
See the way that Vince just sort of staggered
Yep.
to the centre of the ring. And a very similar manoeuvre there from McIntyre as to what won the championship for Rhea in the last match.
Yeah. Although I think the only thing that Drew is going to win, the opportunity to force Vince to look him in the eye and say, "You were completely wrong about me. Admit it. Believe it. Say it." And then maybe for Drew McIntyre, that would be sweeter than any belt he's ever held.
Well, if you take this from Mr. McMahon's perspective, though, maybe the fact that this match is happening proves his point. Maybe if you're Mr. McMahon, you look at Drew McIntyre and say, "You're a man who should be challenging for world championships, and instead you're getting a stunner from the boss."
Oh my god!
A stunner from Mr. McMahon.
Oh my god!
It gets a 1.
I never like to count my chickens before they've hatched, but I really don't think Vince is going to get anywhere near beating Drew tonight. That's my prediction. He could hit him with 5 leg drops and 3 stunners, and he probably only managed to get a quick 2.
Looking for the air raid siren. Vince fighting out of it though. Oh my god! Vince with another pedigree!
Oh my god. I don't know what's going on anymore. McIntyre, I mean, he was smart to drag him away because his feet were definitely on the ropes. I mean, I don't know why he appeared to be doing trigonometry.
The pedigree got 2. The pedigree got 2.
I mean, that's bad for Drew because to be dragged for that long.
Claymore!
Oh my god!
A Claymore!
What the hell?
3, 2, 1!
What the hell?
Claymore! Again!
Is happening? What is going on? My brain has been absolutely.
2, 3. Well, you can see it on the face of McIntyre. He was not expecting such a fight tonight.
I don't think he expected any sort of fight at all, but damn, did he get one.
It's the result we all expected, but not in the manner that we expected. Vince McMahon pushing McIntyre to his limit tonight.
He pushed him to the very, very end.
Well, we were not expecting such a closely fought match, but so it turned out to be. That is maybe not a big win in terms of the victory, but it was a must win for McIntyre. There's no doubt about that.
I don't think he could have shown his face if he hadn't picked up the W there, to be honest with you. I don't think he could have ever shown his face again. Not on SmackDown, not on Raw, probably not in any form of wrestling, ever.
A very good result there from McIntyre. Well, following on from that, Bayley storms to the ring and she picks up a microphone and she says, "I'm sick of being mistreated on SmackDown. I'm sick and tired of being underutilized, underappreciated. I'm tired of not being treated like the star that I am. I lost one match to Bianca Belair. She goes on and wins a championship that she couldn't even hold on to, we saw tonight. And I have been left to rot in the backstage area, in catering, not able to get a match. It's an injustice. And there are people on this roster, people like Liv Morgan, who are not fit to lace my boots. Liv Morgan she's been in the public consciousness for all the length of a sneeze. No one knows who Liv Morgan is. No one cares. She is not at the right level, yet she got an opportunity from our general manager, who's clearly playing favourites. She got an opportunity. She won a SmackDown Women's Championship that she had no right to even have an opportunity for. And again, she lost it at the first time of asking, because around here, this women's division is filled with nothing but bottle jobs and losers and inconsistent performers. Paper champions, well, a lot of them. When I get that shot at the championship, I'm going to win it. And unlike the rest of these guys, I'm actually going to retain it a few times. I'm going to hold on to it for a long time. And if I have to work my way through this division to get to that point, then I'm going to do it by my own volition, whether this prat of a general manager wants me to or not. So I'm going to start with you, Liv Morgan. I'm going to beat you, batter you, bruise you. I am going to beat you. I'm going to move on to my next opponent, and I will be the SmackDown Women's Champion.
That was absolutely molten. I could feel the heat coming through my screen from here. Good Lord.
I'm
Bailey
sure-
erupted like a volcano. Jesus.
I'm sure the entire women's division is not going to take kindly to that, but especially Liv Morgan, who seems to be a particular target of that vitriol. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. And personally, I would consider... I'm biased, but I consider this to be the main event of the entire show. Personally.
What, of SummerSlam?
Yeah.
I mean, fair is valid, but I mean,
If this was...
we have two
if this was-
disgustingly good Hell in a Cell matches. That's all I'll say.
It's true. It's true. What I will say about this from a real life perspective, if I took these two matches,
Yeah.
I would be more excited to see Michaels versus Styles.
Yeah,
but
same.
I know for a fact in WWE this match would main event.
Oh yeah, definitely. I actually think they would seriously Styles in the mid card,
Yeah, probably.
which is such a violation. But you know,
It is time for two icons, for two pillars of this industry. Two of the all-time greats clash in Hell in a Cell for pride, for legacy, for honor, for the Universal Championship.
yep.
Everything is at stake in this one. This is WrestleMania main event worthy. Indeed, these two have been there before, and tonight they take center stage at SummerSlam.
The WWE Universal Championship.
Chills
Yep.
fill the arena as soon as the gong strikes, the lights fade, the fire erupts, and the dead man is risen.
Yep. And there's a reason that this guy has been around for decade upon decade. There's a reason that every single wrestling fan loves this man with a passion that burns brighter than the flames on that rampway. There's a reason that he is known as an icon, as a legend, as a wrestling god. Because he is one of the greatest to ever do it in the history of this sport. He is the Phenom. He is the icon. He is the Undertaker.
I'll do you one better. He is the greatest of all time.
It says a lot that you could feasibly make that argument, and a lot of people would definitely agree with you. Although personally,
No
I'm a
one-
Mabel guy myself, but you know.
You've ruined it. You've ruined everything. Get out. You've ruined my SummerSlam main event.
I don't even want to watch the match anymore. I heard that name.
mentioned-
We were talking about chills earlier. That probably sent the greatest chill down your spine ever in history, and not a good one.
No. This man's legacy is unmatched. A multiple time world champion. One of the greatest debuts in the history of this business. The greatest streak known to this planet. 21 consecutive victories at WrestleMania. It was a streak that was not meant to last, but damn was it good while it did. Only two men have ever beaten The Undertaker at WrestleMania. One is Brock Lesnar, the other is his opponent tonight, the Universal Champion Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns is not satisfied with that win. He sees it as the one true blemish on his career. He fought an Undertaker that night who was not even close to 100%. He faced a weakened, watered down Undertaker that night, and that is why Roman Reigns was the one to throw out the challenge for this main event. Roman Reigns wants to correct that, and he wants it on his record. He beat The Undertaker at his best.
This that Undertaker of that match that happened all those years ago, he couldn't have picked up a single coffin. This Undertaker could raise the armies of the dead from hell itself and send them to Roman Reigns' doorstep. That's the difference in what he's facing tonight.
And Undertaker's definitely at the top of his game. We saw what he did to Roman Reigns on SmackDown, chokeslamming him into that casket and setting it alight. Luckily, our crew were able to intervene and allow Roman Reigns to avoid any serious injury as a result of that incident. Undertaker's at the top of his game, but if we want to talk about at the top of your game, you want to talk about Roman Reigns. Have we seen anyone so dominant? The only person who I think even has a chance of being mentioned in the same breath is Becky Lynch.
I was literally about to whisper Becky Lynch as a joke, but yes.
But certainly on the men's side of things, for sure, no one has been able to match him.
It is true. It is a fact. I can't argue with it. Mega Powers 2.0? Question mark. The greatest tag team of all time.
I'm even going to throw out a bold prediction here that if we were to see the world champions face off, if Roman Reigns was to take on AJ Styles, it would be a squash match.
It wouldn't be a squash, but I do think Reigns would probably get the win at the moment. If he faced Becky Lynch, however, I mean
it'd be the greatest match of all time.
That disarmer. If Roman Reigns got out of the disarmer,
Reigns doesn't tap out though.
My shit. I would lose my shit if he got out of it, and she's my champion. Yeah, but that disarmer. I mean,
the cold eyes of the dead man staring a hole through Roman Reigns.
Yeah. No more talk about disarmers, no more words, no more thinking. There will only be The Undertaker, Roman Reigns, and the cold, red metal of that cell.
Roman Reigns looks laser focused. Well, Benjamin, I have to ask. I haven't done it tonight because there's only one prediction that really I need to hear from you. Who leaves SummerSlam as the Universal Champion?
I think he's going to stay the head of the table. I have to give it to Roman Reigns.
Well, it wouldn't be. It would not be an unfounded prediction. These two have only ever met once in the squared circle, and Roman Reigns did walk out the victor that night. We've mentioned it before, as a big boot drops the dead man.
Yep, and this is exactly.
And another one.
This is exactly what I was saying. Who else in wrestling today could take the dead man off his feet twice in quick succession, like it was nothing, like it was the smallest, easiest thing in the world?
Undertaker, though, so quick. Get back in control of the contest. Now both of these men heading to the outside. There's a baseball bat in the ring. And we would be remiss if we did not see our favourite friend in all of MyGM, the kendo stick.
Yo!
Undertaker, I think Undertaker went for a super kick there. Clearly he's not used to doing those. He completely whiffed it.
Yep. You can't fault the ambition, but you can fault the execution.
Oh, Undertaker has a hold of the baseball bat and he absolutely clobbers Reigns with it. Oh, but Reigns comes flying out the gates quite literally with a jumping clothesline, and now he has the kendo stick in hand. Reigns, I do worry that Reigns might be underestimating The Undertaker tonight. You have to wonder, how can anyone underestimate the Phenom? But I just feel like Roman Reigns, he's on a different level and he knows it. And he's letting it get to his head. Brilliant Samoan drop from the champion.
Yeah, it is true. If anyone could have any reasonable grounds to underestimate the Phenom, I think it would have to be Roman Reigns. He's just that dominant and he's just that good.
I'll tell you what though, so far has been one-way traffic.
It really has. At the moment, it really, really has.
Reigns loading up for the Superman punch.
God, and he clobbered the Undertaker there. He's going to give him a cauliflower ear after that. And that's the best case scenario.
Reigns spine buster into the barricade, or not to the barricade, sorry, but actually into the cell wall itself. I should say. Undertaker, he doesn't look like he knows where he is. We're all ensuing on the outside of a cell. Reigns kick to the gut, looking for a power bomb. Oh, through the cell!
Oh my god! I think no matter how many times you see it, when you see someone's body mangle the wall of that cell and pop right through it, it never fails to make you tense up, and just to make you clench your fists in that little moment of imagining yourself.
Oh my
being
god!
in there.
Undertaker is scaling the cell,
Oh,
and
no.
he is begging Roman Reigns to join him.
You can't fault the Undertaker's sheer resolve and his determination to keep going. I mean, Reigns has had the better of him for most of this match, and yet he had no hesitation. He didn't stop for a second as he was climbing that cell.
Undertaker with a face buster onto the cell. Completely unforgiving out there. It is nothing but steel. Reigns delivering a Superman punch again. Now just hammering away at the dead man.
Yep, that Superman punch has absolutely rocked the Phenom. He is out of it right now, and I think he's in a horrible amount of pain. He's in agony. You can tell the way he writhed and rolled around. It was almost primal, like he was just trying to desperately defend what little of his body hasn't been desecrated by the head of the table already.
Undertaker grabs hold of... Oh my god!
Oh no.
Tombstone pile driver!
Oh, right.
On the steel girders.
Right onto the cell. Oh my god. You almost wonder if Taker's going to be unhappy that he can't get the pin right here, right now.
Oh god. No! Taker, don't do this! Oh! Undertaker was so close to potentially ending the career of Reigns, and Reigns saw it coming. He was able to stand up out of the attempted powerbomb. He was about to go flying off of the cell.
I don't think it was his career. I think it was his life on the line. We've just witnessed a man dodge death in real time, ladies and gentlemen, to be frank.
Oh! My god! Someone stop the match!
Oh my god, I've just seen it. The way his body bent as it went through the roof of the cell. Oh my god in heaven, I feel sick. I feel absolutely disgusted. How the hell did he get up from that? let alone as quick as he managed to get back onto his feet, Undertaker. I seriously think he just raised himself from the dead.
Spear from Reigns.
That has to be it. Please, God in heaven, if you have any mercy, any heart, any soul, let that be the end. Oh,
Reigns.
my God.
No, Undertaker didn't kick out.
Reigns broke the cover. He's sick in the head. He's an evil, vile, cruel bastard, and he doesn't have a shred of decency in that heart of his, if indeed he does even have a heart.
Someone stop the match. I am worried about the well-being of the Undertaker, and that's not a sentence you say often.
No, and do you know what? I don't like to insult our staff here at the WWE, but what the hell is that referee doing? He's standing there like an absolute idiot, like a damn goon, while the Undertaker has been absolutely battered. He's bleeding from his forehead. He's probably got some serious internal injuries, and this damn fool is standing there and making no effort to protect him and look after his well-being and his safety. He needs to stop the match, or he needs to get out of a job and find something that's more on his what small mental ability he has. I mean, he's stunned again. I mean, the Undertaker must have been concussed about 3 or 4 times over.
Hang on!
Took another.
The lights are out. They're back on. The Undertaker has the bat, and he's hammering away on the champion.
He's alive. He's alive.
How is Undertaker doing this?
He lives in that cell.
Reigns, a spear from out of nowhere.
He rose from the dead. He rose out of his grave, and Roman Reigns looked him dead in the eye and put him straight back there.
The referee, what a fucking idiot.
We're selling how dumb the ref. He didn't even walk into it. He leant into a spear from Roman Reigns. What a damned fool. What an utter clown of a human being, let alone a referee. That man should never set foot near any half-decent, self-respecting wrestling ring ever again.
Undertaker twice looking for a tombstone, and if Reigns were to lose it there, he'd be blaming the referee. Went for a Superman punch in the corner, and Undertaker moves out the way.
And Reigns went straight into the turnbuckles.
Now into the steps goes Reigns. And now Reigns is the one that's starting to look a bit helpless here.
I've just run out of words. I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked and absolutely appalled at what I've seen here. From the referee, from Undertaker, and from most of all from that mentally sick, that mentally ill psychopath Roman Reigns. I've never seen a human being with as little regard for another man's life, another man's well-being. I mean, the man's got family, he's got kids. And he just continues to wail away at him. He continues, when he could have ended it a long, long time ago. He's still going at him. He wants to make him suffer. And I, for one, am sick to my stomach seeing it.
Both men looking for a big boot. Neither was able to connect, but a brilliant spinning powerbomb from Reigns.
It was a fantastic powerbomb. I say it with a great deal of reluctance, but it was a brilliant powerbomb.
Reigns, locked and loaded, a Superman punch in the corner, Taker looking for a clothesline, spear again from Reigns.
Oh, just pin him, please, God, just pin him. Just pin him, it's over, it's over. What more can you want? What more could you get out of this poor man? Just pin him and be done with it.
Spear!
Another spear.
Reigns isn't done. He wants to embarrass The Undertaker. He wants to do what's never been done before, and he does it. Undertaker taps out.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see him tap out. I don't know if he tapped out or if he passed out. But either way, the records will say Roman Reigns defeated The Undertaker by submission.
He's a sick bastard. He's an evil, sick scumbag. I've no respect for him after what I've just seen tonight. I genuinely feel like I've just witnessed a man be beat to death. That's the feeling I get. I've watched a man die, come back to life, and then be killed again right in front of me. I just don't. Words absolutely fail me. They just fail me. I can't believe it. Look at his body on the outside.
Undertaker's not moving.
Left.
We need some medical attention out here right now.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing left. He's simply got nothing left. Okay, breaking the fourth wall. That really should have been 5 stars.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'm stunned. That wasn't 5 stars.
That match was everything I wanted it to be.
Do you know, I bet it's going to say, "Oh, they didn't perform very well." Like, fuck off.
I feel like it's starting to feel like the only way to get 5 stars is with the card.
Yeah, I'm hoping that means I'll be able to pull out a 5-star, but we'll see. We'll see.
I hope he isn't dead. I mean, he could be.
I think hope is all we have at this point. Hope is the only thing we have. That was literally Roman Reigns was genuinely. No one can tell me otherwise. Roman Reigns killed the Undertaker. He was trying to kill him. That's a straight up fact. I won't accept any argument. He was trying to kill him.
I mean, there was one pivotal moment in that match, and that is when the cell gave way.
Yeah, I think at that point, something snapped inside Roman Reigns' mind. It unleashed something in him.
I think from that point on, it was a foregone conclusion. It was just a matter of when Reigns decided to end it.
I think when the wall of that cell came down, I think it was the walls that keep Roman Reigns from turning from a normal functioning member of society into a bloodthirsty, ruthless, murderous animal. Those walls came down as the wall of the cell crashed to the floor. And you saw it
kept him in
from that
check.
point. Yeah, the last thing keeping him in check just snapped and broke away. And he broke tonight. He broke The Undertaker.
Speaking as the general manager, Roman Reigns has got me beat. I don't know what else I can throw at him.
Now you know how I feel with Becky Lynch. This is what I'm saying. We just need to each other.
I'm thinking about like the baby faces I've got on SmackDown, and like I'm looking at people like Ricochet, Kevin Owens, Keith Lee. I'm like, none of you guys stand a fucking chance.
No. Do you know what? I will leave this to you because it is your choice in every way, my esteemed colleague. When I've seen what I've just seen, I've seen someone be that brutal, be that absolutely devastating, be that bloodthirsty. I think you have only one person who has ever reached that level that I've seen, and he's a little man from Birmingham, England.
You know what? I feel like we are in a very similar place right now.
With 2 of our championships, I mean, absolutely.
No, but I think you might be thinking along the same lines as me. I'm thinking there's only one person who can match this sheer brutality and this lack of regard for human life. But
Maybe.
that is for another time.
Maybe.
Roman Reigns is still Universal Champion. It's time to head over to Raw. The Red Brand side of things. And I'm gonna allow Majima to talk you into our opening contest whilst I go and grab myself a glass of water. So go ahead, Maj.
Very nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is one I'm personally really looking forward to because these two, safe to say they've got a bit of history going on between them. These guys fucking hate each other. That's the only way you can put it. You can slice it and dice it whatever way you like. They cannot stand each other. And when you put these two men in a ring at the biggest show of the summer, one of the biggest moments in the entire wrestling calendar, and you give them carte blanche to use whatever items they like, to go at each other with whatever the hell they want, no disqualifications, no cutbacks, no exclusions, it's gonna get nasty. This might turn out to be a great wrestling match, but I think it's going to be a show of thuggery, brawling, and absolute brutality. It's Samoa Joe, it's Happy Corbin, it's one-on-one Extreme Rules match.
I am pumped
I'm also
for
pumped.
this showdown.
The only thing I'm not pumped about in my card is I would have probably switched Mansoor and Strowman with this. But that's okay. Like, I'm not really too bothered about it, and I'm very happy I managed to put together for the biggest night of the summer.
I think we've both put together very good cards. I mean, I guess I can say that now in retrospect, but I think...
Yeah, I think you very much undersold what you were going to be able to achieve. I think the only thing that might save me is I've got a better spread of rivalries, but even then it's going to be very tough to keep up with what you've just produced. Because it's at that level. Like, it's at that level.
Yeah, I mean, you need a 5-star and a 4.5-star, and you might be able to achieve it, but we'll have to see how it goes.
I think I'll get one 5-star out of those last two.
I think you will.
I
think one of those last two will be a 5-star. I just don't know which one.
Yeah, those last two matches are going to be the real key. I mean, this is a big one as well, but those last two are going to be the real key.
Majima, who am I taking in this first match?
Now, I've thought fairly long, fairly hard about this one. I want you to take Happy Corbin.
Okay, I will take Happy Corbin. Here comes a man who don't like no fucking Tic Tacs. And his name is Samoa Joe.
Where I come from, we don't do no business with no fucking Tic Tacs.
One of the most brutal competitors on Monday nights. He's got a bone to pick with Raw's resident gambling addict. And he wants to avenge the loss that gave Corbin his debut victory. Joe is poised, he is focused, he is primed for this grudge match. Says it on the shirt, night night, he's gonna love to put in that coquina clutch and to put Corbin to sleep. But can he do it? Corbin has impressed so far on Raw, undefeated in all of his matches so far. Looks can be deceiving. He's quite literally a happy-go-lucky guy. He loves to smile. He's having a great time. He's loaded with cash. In fact, I hear he was almost late to the show because he spent a few too many hours gambling in Vegas and missed his flight. And he had to get the next one. But he just made it in time for the show. Corbin is here for a fight.
And you do wonder, at the end of the day, if that's going to be playing on him. You know, could he have a little bit of that, the old jet lag? Could he be a bit off his game from the panic of having to get a flight to get here in time?
Or maybe he's just that cool. He's just that calm. He's just that composed.
Maybe he's just that happy.
That happy. Maybe Corbin feels nothing about this match.
Maybe he loves getting inside Samoa Joe's head and worming his way. Jamoa So, my favorite wrestler, Jamoa So. Maybe he just loves getting inside Joe's.
Wrestler.
Maybe he loves getting inside Joe's head. Maybe he just loves worming his way under his skin and seeing him get so pissed off.
Well, the hat is off, and this one is underway. Remember, Extreme Rules. And immediately Corbin tells Joe to bring it, and bring it he does. The Fists of Fury from Samoa Joe in the early goings. And a headbutt. You do not want to take a headbutt from a Samoan, and this is a mugging from Joe. Boom! Corbin might be out.
Oh my god. And that might be the quickest knockout in wrestling history, if he is in fact knocked out.
Well, Corbin's done. Corbin's leaving. He doesn't want anything to do with Samoa Joe. Oh, and he had him. He tricked him.
He's a devious man. He's a devious man, that's Samoa Joe. He's a devious guy.
Oh my god, I tell you what, we bought some cheap kendo sticks tonight. They are breaking so easily.
It's either that or the competitors hate each other so much that they're just hitting each other with such force with the kendo sticks that they're just breaking because they can't take it.
Oh my goodness. I've just noticed. Matt, does the stream look alright to you?
It's fun because I'm just reloading it now to check if it. No, it's the same thing. It's like a load of red and blue pixels over the screen, and it's still on the like matchup screen rather than it's not actually going into the match.
Well,
oh, I didn't want to interrupt. I just sent a message. Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Sorry. Next time I'll just say then. Next time I'll just say anyway.
Hang on. Technical issues at SummerSlam. Hopefully my commentary has at least got everyone up to speed on what's happening.
It was very good, sir. Very good bit of commentary.
But now it will not reload. This does not please one. Alright guys, I'm just going to mute the stream for a minute whilst we sort out We back. We should be back, guys.
Yeah, it's on the pause menu now.
Cool.
Lovely.
Okay. Cool. All right. Sorry about the tech issues, guys. Yeah. I mean, if that ever happens, then just tell me. We've lost the start of this match, which is frustrating. I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened whilst we were having the tech issues. So both men have made their entrances. Corbin told Joe to bring it. Joe just absolutely hammered away on him with fists before getting him into the corner, beating him down into the corner. Corbin was sat in the corner. Joe rebounded off the ropes and hit him with a boot to the face, and it basically knocked him out. Corbin then started retreating up the rampway. Joe followed him. Corbin turned around and delivered a shoulder tackle before grabbing a kendo stick from under the ring and beating down on him. And that's where we are now. So I do apologise for the technical issues. We want to bring you better on these shows, but we just have to deal with what comes our way.
God, Baron Corbin looking like a right cougar in that top. Look at him. Oh, he's just struck a bit like a cougar, actually. Decimating Joe with that steel chair. Completely fluffing the elbow drop.
Well, it was all Joe in the early goings, but now Corbin taking control of the match.
Yep. You almost wonder if this is going to be quite a back and forth contest in the nature of it, really. Like, are we going to have periods of dominance by Joe, then periods of dominance by Corbin? Or is one man going to start to have the pendulum swing their way? It's a hard one to call, this is. Actually, speaking of which, my esteemed colleague, who do you think is going to get the best of this contest?
Oh my god!
God, I mean, he's always a shout, it's true.
I have no idea what I just witnessed. I don't know what was more impressive. The agility of Joe to springboard off the ropes like that, or the fact that it didn't even faze Corbin, although it looks to have stunned him, as now Joe once again getting in with the big shots.
I mean, I think this might be Corbin's one great weakness. He sees Samoa Joe mess up, miss some move, whatever. And the problem is then he starts to get a bit arrogant. He gets a little bit cocky. And Joe takes that opportunity to remind him that he cannot be playing games with an absolute beast like Samoa Joe.
Well, to answer your question, I was about to say that I think Corbin probably has the mental advantage, but then I saw that absolutely majestic maneuver by Joe, and now he's just literally hammering away at Corbin, and I have to potentially rethink my prediction.
I feel like the prediction of this could change between minute to minute, like who you think is going to win. To be honest, a moment ago I would have probably said
Corbin.
Joe. Now I'd say Corbin.
A choke slam backbreaker from Corbin. Well, he loves to have fun and he loves to party, but Corbin can go in the ring.
Yeah, when it gets down to business, he's very good at separating his work life from his private life. Baron Corbin. When it gets down to wrestling, pure athletic competition, he doesn't fuck around and he doesn't play no games. Not even gambling, which is, when you consider it, is pretty impressive.
Oh, Corbin sets the table on fire, and Joe is there.
He's left himself at the mercy of that flaming table now.
Joe looking for the cover of the sledgehammer shot. Not gonna get it.
Only a 1-2.
I think Joe might have been looking for the coquina clutch. He's not gonna get it on this occasion. Corbin now has Joe up the top rope. This could be a very precarious position for both men. Joe fighting back and dumps Corbin on the ground.
Oh, and I thought he was going to go through that flaming table. I was seriously worried.
If I'm being perfectly honest. Corbin moves out of the way, and much like Rhea early in the night, power slam through. This time oh my god, Joe is getting straight back to his feet. How is this possible?
How the hell did he just get up from going through a table that is literally on fire? What the hell is going on?
Joe! Coquina clutch locked in.
Could that be it?
And Corbin is in trouble. He wants to put the big man to sleep. Corbin desperately trying not to fade. And a big headbutt saves Corbin from a terrible fate.
He would have been in a bad place indeed, Baron Corbin. He would have been in serious, serious trouble.
Oh, a knockout blow from Corbin there. Corbin is winding up for a big shot. What's he looking for here? Corbin with a low blow. A low blow to Samoa Joe.
And then he nailed him across the side of the head too.
Hang on a second, what is Corbin looking for here? Corbin! Tic-tac-toe!
Oh, yes!
From Baron Corbin!
3 crosses on the career of Samoa Joe.
And Corbin, with a new finish, gets the win over Samoa Joe.
He got 3 in a row, but he only needed 1 tic-tac-toe to put Samoa Joe to sleep. Tic-tac-toe. Oh my god, the fucking tic-tac-toe.
He actually did it, the madman.
Samoa Joe gets put through a table that is literally on fire. Baron Corbin, bro, noughts and crosses, doesn't get up. This fucking big, smooth-headed son of a bitch.
Corbin with the win. Gudgeon, I'll sort that out in a second.
I'll take a 3.5 for that. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad. God, he's got such a shit-eating grin, hasn't he? Such a shit-eating grin.
Right. I'm just going to go to break, guys, while I try and sort this issue out.
One nutty geezer.
Oh, it should be back, actually, guys. The audio should be back now. Let me know if the audio's back.
No, it is back. For me, anyway.
Oh god, that's completed the rivalry.
I can't believe it has. Fucking hell, it has. I mean, to be fair, Corbin's won twice in a row, though. So.
I suppose so. Look at that face.
The eater. That looks like the face of a gran a lot of baby bear wax.
But they called Bray Wyatt the Eater of Worlds. That right there, that face is the Eater of Shit.
The eater of shit, the consumer of the baby bell wax, the breaker of souls, the tic-tacker of the toes, has done it.
Happy Corbin with a big win.
Wow.
On SummerSlam.
Do you know what? He's been so dominant since he's come in, and he has destroyed the man who I thought was going to be the next contender.
Oh my god.
Babybel Baron Corbin might have to get a title shot.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Everyone stay calm, stay fucking calm. Anyway, we now have what is genuinely going to be the highlight of the show, if I can get my impressions right. He got his ass absolutely beat last week. Shinsuke Nakamura made this man look like such a chump, it's not even funny. But Hulk Hogan is going to recover from a nasty loss, he's going to do what he does best. be a fucking shill and sell his soul for some easy money. Ladies and gentlemen, but don't worry, it's not Hogan knows best. There is no sex tape in the arena, in the building tonight. He's just going to sell something. We don't know what it is. He's going to sell something, which is quite rare for Hulk Hogan, but he is selling something, I can assure you. So he sort of does all of his okie stick, all of the like putting his hand to his ear, you know. He does a little leg drop on the way down. He takes a few years off everyone's lifespan to get into the ring. And you know he picks out his own mic, which is red and yellow. Surprising, I know. And he sort of puts his hands up as though he's like getting into the groove again. And he puts the microphone up to his lips and he says, "Well, you know something, brothers. I know I got my ass kicked the other dude. And there's one thing. When I take a hanging and a banging in the middle of that ring, man, when the pains in my back start flaring up once again in my old age, when I get the shooting star pains up my right and left legs, there's only one thing that helps the Hulkster. That's right. It's deep heat, dude. I spray some of this very hot, very good, very not cold spray onto my back, and it really, really helps me. And maybe I took a Kinshasa, 2 Kinshasas in the ring last week. But what I didn't take is more than 5 minutes to get a sponsorship, dude." Oh, my little Hulkamaniacs. Don't eat this spray. Do not spray it in your eyes. Don't spray it anywhere apart from your small muscles, man. Because I can tell you it really helps when you got some of those old pains that are coming back again to haunt you and give you sleepless nights. I turned over the other day and I reached for a woman who was, and I went down to ask my kids for some help too, because they've moved out of the house, brother. But I'm still here, and I'm still ready to make some easy money, man. So listen to the Hulkster, eat your prayers, say your vitamins, and use your deep heat spray. The Hulkster has left the building, brother.
I don't think I've ever wanted to buy anything less in my life. But apparently everyone disagrees with me because it was excellent, and he lost no popularity.
Let's go. There really is a market for deep heat spray in America.
Jesus wept.
Damn.
Well, I apologise to everyone for what we just had to.
I refuse to apologise to Hulk Hogan, but I will not apologise to the 14 fat stacks he's just made me. Sheesh.
Alright guys, I do apologise for all the technical issues we had in the last match. I am just going to go cut to a quick break shortly and then we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Let's go.
Alright guys, we're back from that very short break. It's time to jump into our next match. Majma, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, after whatever the fuck that was, we're hopefully going to witness something that has an element of merit to it and actually has something to do with real, genuine wrestling. These two have been at it pretty much since the dawn of time. I'm pretty sure that as soon as we crawled out of the primordial ooze back in the fucking Stone Age, these two were probably beefing. If there was a wrestling ring around, they were probably having beef and wrestling matches, and some fucking loser, thin, skinny neek in a fedora with ginger hair and a stupid waistcoat was there or something. I don't know. He kept switching sides. It was really dumb. It was like War and Peace, but dumb and somehow longer and more boring. But they're finally going to settle it here tonight. I really hope so. Because these two are both fabulous competitors. Two of the best female wrestlers. I wouldn't just say on Raw, I would say anywhere. And they need to move to bigger and better things. And whoever gets the win tonight will be getting some major opportunities coming up. I won't spoil anything else, but it's going to be big. It's Asuka, it's Alexa Bliss, and it's 1-on-1.
I'm looking forward. I'm glad we're finally getting the big blow-off match
The big payoff. Do you know what? I'm trying to think whether one of these two needs to win more. But you know what? No, I want... What do I want?
A lot of money?
Yes. Absolutely. Great answer. Fabulous answer. If we were on Family Feud, the board would have just broke with how good that answer was. I want you to play as Asuka tonight. And if she wins tonight, I have a program for her to go straight into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's time to finally put this issue to bed. This has been the most confusing rivalry you've had.
At this point, I hate to say it, and I should be backing my own show, which you generally do. We're not putting this to bed with fucking euthanizing it. It needs misery. It needs to go down and stay down forever. It's sad because I had massive hopes when this started out. I really thought it was going to be like and at times it was. And then it's kept going.
Yeah, I don't know how this is still a thing.
It's like most rivalries, right? They're like an hour and a half, 2 hour blockbuster where there's loads of shit happening all the time and it's action packed. This is like the 3.5 hour director's cut indie film that like has some good bits, but towards the end it just keeps fucking going.
Well, you say towards the end, but that's actually only like an hour and a half into this 3.5 hour film.
If we're only an hour and a half into this 3 hour film, I'm burning the fucking cinema.
Anyways, one of the greatest professional wrestlers in the world is in the ring.
Yeah.
It's Asuka.
Let's give her some credit. She is an absolutely superb competitor. She's had some knocks. She's been knocked down a fair few times in her time on Raw, but she never fails to get back up, and she never fails to entertain and put on an absolutely exceptional show every single night she's in that ring. She deserves this opportunity. She deserves whatever opportunity will come her way, win or lose tonight. She will get opportunities and she will continue to be on Monday nights.
I mean, what I'm listening to there, and you know what, I don't like to say this, but I mean, if my own superstars are going to throw these allegations at me, then I'm going to throw them at you. I'm hearing favouritism here from the Raw general manager. We've seen it in this rivalry. We all know that the Raw general manager is on the arm of Asuka, so to speak, and you know what? I don't approve of it. I don't think this is fair. And that's why I am hoping that tonight Alexa Bliss upsets the odds and gets the win. That's right. I'm putting my foot down here. I do not approve of the actions of my colleague in this rivalry. I think it's unjust. I think it's unethical. I think it is a disservice to both women in the ring tonight. And I, for one, am looking forward to seeing them square off without any shenanigans.
Okay. I have to. These are some very powerful but spurious allegations. Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp 2 is about to go down on this stream. I'm counter-suing for defamation. No, the thing is, right? So listen to me here, because this is important.
Right, I'm listening.
First, I like the fact that we've both had our moment of absolute moral destruction tonight. Like I had calling Roman Reigns a literal psychopath, and you've basically called me out on what is rightfully favoritism. Yes, I'm saying it. I admit, I confess. Grass is green, water is wet, and I'm a massive fucking simp for Asuka, and I don't care who knows no more. I don't care. It's the truth. I've shown it, and now I admit it. However, I'm not enough of a simp that I can get her out of the disarmor because A, it's an absurdly good submission maneuver, and B, I do not want to fucking die.
Can I just say that your mic was distorting?
It's because I just had it literally right close to my mouth.
And it made it so much better.
It sounded like I've just gone into a news broadcast, grabbed the mic and been like, I've now hijacked this channel.
I think they're both cool. See, Gudgeon knows what's up.
I agree. I completely agree.
These are two of the best that Raw has to offer.
I completely...
And they should both be respected as such.
No, I completely agree.
Oh my god.
Agree.
Open palm strike, dropping Bliss. I
The
thought
thing
it
is,
knocked her out, but she gets straight back up.
It's funny because I was talking about getting more female wrestlers. It's not in any way disparaging the current set I have, because I think they're all absolutely fantastic competitors, and I'm really glad that they're all here on, because it's a joy to work with them. Even when we have disagreements, we don't quite agree on things. I accidentally go to the wrong corner somehow, despite the fact that neither of them look anything like each other, but, anyway. Like, it's a pleasure to work with these ladies and these fabulous competitors. I just want to make sure that they all have something they're sort of, that's tailor-made for them, that's really going to bring out the best. And I've had a few ideas.
Okay. I'll hold you to that.
Yeah.
Let's head into the top rope. Is she looking for Twisted Bliss? Not on this occasion. Goes for the splash, however. And what hang time she got on that, but she hasn't done nearly enough to keep the Empress down.
Yeah, that was never going to be a 3 count, was it? Let's be honest. She's been very good.
That's a bit
so
more
far,
like
Alexa,
it.
But ooh,
the aggression of Bliss there.
See that horrible first stomp as well. She just stomped her and then decided she wanted another piece of that pie. That was hard to watch.
Well, that could be a knockout blow there for the Empress of Tomorrow. So Alexa Bliss looking to get back to her feet. She moves out the way of that one, but doesn't manage to avoid it a second time. Asuka off the ropes with the running hip attack, and things are looking good for the Japanese sensation of the women's division.
That is a lovely name, by the way. I'm stealing that. I'm fully stealing that.
Thank you. I'm proud of it.
Actually, I'm interested to know, where does Asuka come from in Japan?
Hang on. The lights are out. They're back on.
It's the Undertaker.
Bliss. The Undertaker's here. He is risen.
The women's match.
Double choke slam.
Man, the Undertaker's shrunk a little bit since we last saw him. He's lost like a foot.
He's lost like 2 feet. Now Bliss with a camel clutch locked in. It's going to take something special to make Asuka tap out though. Stiff bites out. Very nice from the Empress. Oh, misses the open palm strike, and again, it's going to let Bliss take control of the match back. Oh, very good from Bliss there.
Bliss is taking control of the match back. I heard if she wins, she'll get a new hatchback. I'm not. That's not true. I'm not. We don't have the money for this. We've already spent. That's the stipulation
now.
We've spent the GDP of a small country on this. Please. A very small country, but still a small country.
Well, okay. Bliss is not known for her strength, but she showed it off there. catching Asuka in midair as Asuka rolls too far away. I don't think Bliss is going to be able to connect with Twisted Bliss from that far. That is a good drop kick though from Bliss, who is taking back control of the match. I can't help but notice that every time Asuka takes Bliss off her feet, Bliss is just getting straight back up.
Yeah, she's up for it tonight. She's not, you know, taking any opportunity to get her energy back, which might be foolish, but you've got to admire the sheer sense of resilience, the absolute determination from Alexa Bliss. I mean, how many times has Asuka clocked her around the face? You know, alone. That open palm slap.
Bliss with her hand round the throat of Asuka, and there's the STO. Went for the cover, then thought better of it. She's gone into the cover again. Not quite sure what Bliss was thinking there, but it allowed Asuka enough time to kick out of that one with consummate ease. Bliss now lining up the Empress. There's the DDT out of nowhere.
Already.
The DDT strikes.
Oh my god.
And the Empress is in trouble. No, she gets the shoulder up at 2.
Yeah, I think it was that moment that Alexa Bliss took to drag her away from the ropes. That was key, because that was a fairly decent 2 count there, and if it had been another moment, another second, Asuka was done for and Alexa would have been walking away with the victory.
I'll tell you what, Bliss was looking for the insult to injury there, probably to segue into Twisted Bliss, and that would have been it.
That would have finished the job, no problem. If that doesn't finish it, then I don't know what would.
I suppose Asuka's not impressed with the level of officiating we've seen here tonight.
No. To be fair, it could be worse. She could be Roman Reigns.
Now she's getting her cardio in, I think.
Yep. Either that, she just really likes going in circle.
Bliss. Kick to the gut. Beautiful sunset flip powerbomb. Gets a 2.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. I've just seen that. Absolutely superb.
Asuka saw that one coming. No chance for Bliss there. Oh, hang on. Enziguri. I think Bliss might have been looking for the DDT again.
Perhaps.
Now looking for Twisted Bliss.
You wouldn't be surprised.
Again, Asuka. Again, Asuka was wise to it. These two have started to slow down the pace of the match now. I think they're both spent.
Yeah, I mean they've gone into it so quickly. You know, it's been contested at such a breakneck pace that, to be honest, I really do think that they're at risk of burning themselves out very quickly.
Hang on a second. Asuka removing the turnbuckle pad.
Oh my god, that is not good for Alexa Bliss.
Referee sees it though, and he's right there. He sees it coming a mile away.
Yep.
As Asuka once again kicking out.
And the problem is,
getting to the top.
this is what you see. This is really what you see when two competitors have faced each other this many times and had this long in the ring with one. They just know what each other is going to try and do. Oh.
A DDT again from Alexa. What the? We just saw some voodoo magic from Bliss, but it didn't matter. Asuka kicked out anyway.
She turned with the speed of a fucking Ferrari. I apologise for undermining this. Yeah, undermining the integrity of this athletic competition, but that was one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. To be completely frank, how the hell did Asuka get up from that? By the way,
Asuka! Oh, there it is!
oh my god!
The Asuka lock is in.
And right as
One
the
and
referee
done,
gets back
perhaps.
into the ring,
It is.
wow, brilliantly played from Asuka. That was clinical, that was smart, and that was absolutely final.
He's shown it again.
I want to see it again.
That's the last highlight.
She did a 180 spin. The fucking speed of it was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Fucking incredible. She was like fucking scuttled like
Finally. Finally. It's over.
It's over. It's done. That must be the worst rating for a fucking 4 level rivalry ever, but I'm just glad it's fucking over. Finally.
No, I think it's the second worst because I'm pretty sure Rose versus Storm reached
I
number
got
4
to
at
did
some
not
point.
at 2.5, which is fucking stupid, by the way. That's still dumb.
Asuka gets the win.
I can't even be too angry because that has given us one of the most iconic moments of this series so far, I think.
We've had some truly iconic moments tonight. We've had that. We've had the fucking suplex off the top of the ladder outside through a table. We've had Undertaker being murdered, being put through the set.
I just can't. I really, really just can't. Just the fucking... the fucking speed of it is what kills me. She scuttles like a fucking cockroach. It's just...
Oh my god. Jesus wept. I guess we have to move on though.
Yeah, sadly. I don't want to move on.
Well, you're gonna have to, my guy.
Oh, true, yeah. It is true.
Show us the way.
God in heaven. God help us all. God help us all. This is now the height of entertainment, apparently. Well, we've just had two of the most bizarre things in wrestling history happen literally back to back. Hopefully this is going to be a little bit more, you know, down to earth. A little bit more manageable, because after the absolute... I don't even know what words I could use to describe it. There's definitely a lot of words I could use that wouldn't be suitable for primetime television. But Cactus Jack somehow is still alive and still moving after last week. And he has some words for the man who tried to end his career, who tried to end his life. He sort of slowly comes down to the ring, and on the rampway turns and gives the fans the old bang bang. And he picks the mic up and he says, you know, last week, Umaga, I felt so much pain. I had to work so hard to get where I am. I had to give everything, my blood, my sweat, my tears, my pride, and my body. I had to give up my family. I had to give up seeing my children grow up. I haven't been able to play with my kids in years, but I at least hoped, when my little girl grows up, I hoped I could walk her down the aisle. And I have all those hopes and those dreams in my life. And then I walk in the ring with you, and you tried to destroy me forever. You tried to kill me. I could see it in your eyes. That bloodlust, that rage. I know because I felt it for so long. That will, that dream to destroy another man, to finish him off for good. And the thing is, Umaga, you tried to kill me, and you should have finished the fucking job. 'Cause you've shown me that you want me dead. But you left me alive, and you left the job half done. And because of that, Umaga, I'm gonna kill you in that ring the next time you're unlucky enough to step into it with me. I'll look you dead in the eye, point both my fingers right at that little spot just above your eyes in the middle of your head, and I'll say, bang bang!
Sounds to me like we're not done with this yet.
I don't think we are.
Well, the first one between these two was an absolute classic, and if we're gonna run it again, I can't. Excellent promo there from Cactus Jack. The rivalry grows to level 2.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a match we've built up for a long, long time. These two haven't seen much on Monday nights. They haven't really been in the ring all that much because they've been saving themselves for this very moment. They've been building up their time, and they've been waiting and watching in the wings. And they've been preparing for what will be one of the biggest tests of both of their careers. In tables, ladders, and chairs, it's Monday Night Manny, the king of Monday nights, versus the beast, the breaker of souls, Braun Strowman.
What am I doing, Madge?
I want you to play as... Now, I did think about giving it to Braun because my thought was that he's lost a number of matches in a row now. And he might start to get very, very unsettled if he loses. But the thing is, firstly, he's got to prove to all of us that he has the ability to win when the odds are against him and beat the best that Monday Night Raw has to offer. And secondly, at the moment, I don't have anything else planned for him after this. This is the big thing that him and Manny have been building to. And another thing is I just love seeing your gameplay as Man. I'm totally honest. So I'm going to have you play again as Manny.
I'd take the compliment, and I'll take the compliment.
That is a very well-earned compliment. Fully deserved, by the way.
Thank you. I hope to put on a show that lives up to your expectation.
I know you will. Easy. No question.
Monday Night Manny is here.
He's back. It's been quite some time since he's set foot in the ring. It has to be said.
Well, in a one-on-one match anyway, we did see him in a
It's
tag
true.
team
We
match
saw
this
him.
past week.
We did see him briefly in a tag, but let's be honest. He is a star, and he steals the show when he's in with one other man, and they're going at it face to face. So that's exactly what I've let him do. You've got to let people who have that star power, that sheer charisma that Monday Night Manny has, you've got to let them show off and strut their stuff. And he will get every opportunity to do that tonight, provided he can get through, literally and figuratively, the biggest roadblock thus far of his career. I know he had a title program with AJ, and that was a massive thing for him, but AJ's never gone into the ring determined to snap a guy in half. This man coming to the ring right now, on the other hand, that is a very different story.
Strowman is a man, or a monster, I should say, on a mission. He is desperate to pick up a victory.
Yep. About as desperate as it gets. He, as tough and as imposing as he's always looked, he has not managed to get that notch in his win column. He just hasn't managed to do it. But the thing is, you don't always have to win to look capable of destroying another human being in that ring. And I think we all know that Braun Strowman, there's a reason he's called the Breaker of Souls, because he breaks men and leaves them absolutely shattered.
Oh, what a dive from Mansoor to the outside! Already in this contest.
Yep, he's already shown what he does best. High-flying dives, risky man that you cannot look away from.
Mansoor has been probably the biggest revelation of the season.
Yeah.
This man has come from obscurity into the main event. A super kick to Strowman doesn't take him down. That neck breaker will, though.
Yep.
Oh, and that super kick does drop the monster.
That is big.
Certainly a big super kick, I can tell you that much. Mansoor had to get the foot up above his own head.
Jesus wept.
Mansoor is moving fast. He wants to end this one quickly because he knows he can't let Strowman get him in his grasp. Otherwise,
Yep.
it could be over just like that.
Yeah, if he lets Strowman back into it at any point in this one, there's going to be serious trouble for Manny. And he knows that. He's smart enough to know that without no one needs to tell him. He knows. He's going to try and get it done as quickly as possible. But it has to be said, letting Strowman set up that ladder,
Oh my god.
not a good
Strowman.
move.
Oh, Strowman had his hand round the throat of Mansoor. And now Shape Shot drops the Monday Night Maniac.
Yep. Oh, dropped him with that hard
But
right.
He's back though. He's back. And he's firing the shots at
It
Strowman.
was never going to
And
take him
Strowman's
long.
down.
It was never going to take him long to get back up from that. It's too early. He's got too much energy to give up to that one.
Crash and burn. You felt that one. Mansoor now scaling at the top.
Yep.
Strowman knows not how. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! I can't even comprehend what just happened.
Oh my god!
I don't know how Mansoor didn't go through that table.
I mean, I think he would have preferred going through that table to going top of that ladder. If I'm totally honest, I know which one I'd choose.
And all of a sudden, Strowman's in control now as he's looking for the Yokosuka cutter. Drops him.
And he dropped him hard, straight onto the ladder again, was it? No, just to the left. You wouldn't think he'd ever say it, but Manny might be...
And now Strowman. Power slam. A little bit of the table, just for good measure. And he's out like a light. And I think Strowman is about to claim his first victory. Oh,
Did Manny
is
just...
back to his feet.
He's back to his feet again. Are you sure you're not seeing things? Are we seriously... Oh my god. Lesser men would have had their careers ended by what's just been done to Mansoor. He has got up to his feet in record time and he sent Strowman down. He's to the top of the ladder. Oh my god.
Well, Strowman's back to his feet. I don't think Mansoor sees it. I don't think Mansoor sees the danger he's in. Strowman is there.
And Strowman's gonna throw him away like garbage.
No! Mansoor fires back.
How did he
it's a back and
survive?
forth.
4 shots straight to the ribs. How did he manage that?
Oh, the back and forth exchange of these two superstars. Strowman tosses Mansoor from the ladder. Oh my god! Strowman!
Did he?
Mansoor is dead. Mansoor
just-
is dead. And now for good
my
measure,
God.
a deadlift running power slam from Strowman.
I think that win. You might have to chalk this one up. Sir Braun Strowman.
Oh, you said he had to earn it. And
Is he?
Mansoor
My
is back
God.
to his feet. Mansoor
to his feet
will
again.
not die.
He'll never die. He'll never give up.
And again, the hand on the throat of Mansoor.
Oh, this is about the 3rd time. It's like watching two
Oh my
sword
God.
fighters try and
Oh
stab
my
each other on
God.
top of that ladder.
Mansoor with an air raid crash from the top of the ladder.
God. Did you see how long he held Strowman on top of his head for? Could that be it? Could that be enough to get the briefcase to put Braun
It is.
Strowman away?
It is Mansoor with an incredible victory. I cannot believe what I saw in that one. The splash from Strowman should have been it. It had to be it.
It had.
But Mansoor would not die.
He refused to go down.
Oh,
Oh no.
okay.
Oh no. Oh no. That's really disappointing.
That's really disappointing.
That's really disappointing. That's really, but I'm really upset by that.
Yeah.
And the rivalry didn't even go up. Wow.
Is it not level 4?
No, I think it's level 3. Wow. Okay.
I mean, it makes a little bit of sense why it's not a higher rating.
I think at
but
this
it's
point,
still disappointing.
At this point, we know who the winner of SummerSlam is.
No, we don't. We fought that last time at the last
Well,
pay-per-view, and you know how that
We know
went.
who the rightful winner should be.
I mean, technically, even if you pull out a 5-star match in the main event, I would still have the better overall.
Yes, it wouldn't
rating
even be
between
enough
each of the matches.
to equal. I needed another Mandy Rose and Tony Storm, and I didn't get it.
We did an absolute stinker.
I
for
needed
me.
you to have a fucking rotter, and I'm not gonna get it. Damn.
Well, it is all riding on your main event now. You need this to deliver, and it will because you played that card.
I think if this doesn't deliver, then I will be genuinely quite fuming. I don't get angry, but I would be angry.
I don't get angry,
I don't get angry,
but I start to get a bit fuming.
but I'm a bit fucking pissed off right now. On the bright side, I guess it means I can cut more Brummy Braun Strowman promos, doesn't it? I guess there's a silver lining.
I don't understand how that rivalry is still going, because I think that's 2 pay-per-views.
I don't get how it's still. I don't get how it's still going, and I don't get how it's still going.
Without increasing.
And I don't get how it's not increased. Yeah, I don't get that. If I'm totally honest, I really don't quite get it.
This game can be weird sometimes.
It can be, yeah, no, absolutely.
But to be fair, I think that's part of what keeps it interesting, is we never know quite.
Yeah, I guess there is that
where things are
there is
going.
that fair element of randomness to it, which is part of the nature of the beast, isn't it? Really,
Yeah.
it is true.
Well, you mentioned promos a moment ago.
I did indeed. We've got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and keep going. One of the best men to ever walk in a ring, to ever lace up his boots, and to ever pick up a microphone. The complete package, this guy. He really is. He's got the bag with Damien. The bag that so scarred Sheamus a number of weeks ago. And he keeps going. He walks slowly into the ring, and until he's put his spell, the Jake Roberts spell over that crowd, and he's got them eating out the palm of his hand, just like Damien. And he comes up and he says, "You know, I've already embarrassed you last time we met, Sheamus. I've already made a mockery of you. But that's not good enough for me. That's not enough. I don't want to make a mockery out of you. I don't want to make you look stupid. I want to make you realize that you'll never reach the heights that I have. You'll never again be a world champion. You'll never again reach the inner circle of the WWE and the peak, the apex of wrestling. I want to make you realize that just because you beat some big lump, you're not even close to me, to people like Styles and Michaels. And if I have to beat you senseless to do that, if I have to beat you 100 times to get it through that thick, pale skull of yours, I will. So if you want another taste of my venom, if you want to get another bite off of Damien, you come right on down to that ring and you see where it gets you."
I'm scared, and that wasn't even directed at me. It's a good promo, and it does grow the rivalry. You got what you needed from it. Well, I tell you what.
Yeah.
Your promos have delivered tonight.
My promos have delivered more than the fucking matches.
Yeah. But is that about to change? It's time for Raw's main event.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
The floor is yours, Raw General Manager.
Thank you very much, my esteemed colleague. These two men, we say it a lot, they are two of the greatest to ever wrestle. In any ring, in any country, at any time. And one of them has deservedly held the Raw Men's Championship for quite some time. It's been a long reign, and he's had a few hairy moments, the odd scare here and there, but he's had a pretty firm grip on that belt. But this man, the Heartbreak Kid, the eternal icon, the ageless wonder that is Shawn Michaels, has come very close to prizing that cold, firm grip away from our belt. He's come very close to changing the landscape of the WWE and of our sport. He's done it before, but the question really is, can he do it again? It's Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles, one-on-one inside Hell in a Cell.
This is going to be good. I'm ready for this.
Me too. I'm just really hoping it gets 5 stars because I need it to be totally honest. Because what have I had now? I've had a 3-star, a 3.5,
a 3-star, I think,
and a 3-star. It was Corbin and Joe a 3-star as well then.
I think it was.
Yeah, disappointing night so far, but hopefully for your sake as well as mine, we end on a big match.
Do you mean for my sake? Because be perfectly honest,
No, for my sake. For my sake. You don't need it.
I wouldn't mind if these two absolutely stunk out.
You don't need any help right now. This puts paid to what I've been saying all this time, is that you can't predict these things, and just because it looks like on paper one person might have the better card or one person's far ahead, when it comes down to it and when you've got to get guys to step in that ring and deliver, it doesn't really mean anything. You know, the way I view it, it doesn't matter how big the lead is now, we're back at square one and we have to produce better going forward. We have to do better. Be better. But anyway, for this match,
who am I taking?
I want you to take AJ.
AJ.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm just going to say this right now.
Yeah.
I know you said that you think I've already won. I think this still matters. Because if this match gets 5 stars, that means you've had the better main event. And that does matter.
Yeah, it's true. I need it to be a 5-star. Like, at the start of this show, I would have accepted 4 or 4.5 from this for a better rating, especially from the match just before this. But I need a 5-star now. And if there's any 2 men who can put on a 5-star classic, an all-time main event for the ages, it's Shawn Michaels and AJ Styles.
I just want to address the fact that there's been 2 5-star matches so far in the series, and both have been on SmackDown. Raw needs its first 5-star match.
Well,
and to be fair, if there was ever a time where you needed a 5-star match, now is probably the time.
Oh yeah,
I think these 2 can deliver it.
Well, I agree. To be fair though, just gonna put it out there. Kevin Nash and JBL versus Samoa Joe, and I think Mansoor should have been a 5-star. Only 4.5, disgrace to 2 of the greatest workers in the history of our sport, and I'm not talking about Mansoor and Samoa Joe. I couldn't say that with a straight fucking face.
Turn our attention back to the ring. Shawn Michaels, he's come out of retirement to face greatest, and he sees the greatest as being AJ Styles, but he's also come out of retirement for that right there, the WWE Championship.
Yeah. At the end of the day, whichever philosophy you subscribe to about who's regarded as the most technically gifted, the best in that ring, the best on the mic at any one moment, or is it the guy who has the belt around his waist? AJ Styles, on either of those philosophies, he still stacks up as one of the best, not just around right now, but in wrestling history. He's just that smooth, that gifted, that perfect in the ring. As much as I don't want to feed his rampant ego, he is that brilliant. He's just that good.
He truly is phenomenal
Yes.
at what he does.
He's a,
And you know what?
he's a phenomenal prick, but he is phenomenal in the ring too.
And you know what? I don't think many people would disagree if we were to say that perhaps, maybe let's say 2 of the top 5 greatest of all time are in this match right here.
Yeah.
I don't think many people would argue with that.
No, I mean, Joe, that's a question for you, my broadcast colleague. I've got 2 questions out. First, who do you think is picking up win tonight and going home with that belt?
I'm gonna let our colleague do the announcements and then I'll answer your question.
Very understandable.
At 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And introducing the champion from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
In answer to your question, I think AJ Styles is going to retain the championship tonight. We talk about these being two of the best ever, but I think right now AJ Styles is the best wrestler in the world.
Yeah, I agree. I have to agree. And
I don't think I still think Roman Reigns would have the better of him in a match, but I think Roman Reigns is a fighter, whereas AJ Styles is the best pure wrestler going today.
I respect.
That's why I think he's
that's
retaining tonight.
a very sensible and reasonable opinion, and I kind of can't help but agree with you, really.
It's very interesting to see Michaels go for a power slam as the first move of the match, and now looking for a fisherman's suplex, but Styles turns it around into a Northern Lights suplex. And you know this is going to be, despite this being Hell in a Cell, I still think we're going to see some technical.
I think this is one of those rare Hell in a Cells that will be a technical masterclass, in my opinion.
I think you might have it with that one, as now Styles is putting the boot to the Heartbreak Kid.
Indeed he is.
Dropping the Too Sweet sign. Made famous by Michaels and the Click back in the day, now adopted by Styles and his club. The similarities in these two are endless. The parallels run deep, and that's why I think we are all looking so very forward to this one.
They really are such an even match, such a perfect pairing. I mean, it's a kind of match that has you watering at the match.
Styles telling Michaels to bring it. These two staring each other down, and AJ striking first. I do apologise for cutting you off there.
No bother at all. No bother at all, my colleague. Here's the other question I meant to ask you. I want right now your top 5 wrestlers of all time.
Fucking hell. Are we talking favourites or like who I think are like the best wrestlers?
Well, why not both? Why not both?
Okay, favourites.
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
Fair.
Shawn Michaels.
Fair.
See you, Gudgeon. Thanks for coming to the stream.
See you, Gudgeon.
So Michaels is going to be the first one to go for a weapon. Undertaker.
Fair. Very understandable.
Seth Rollins.
Again, very, very, very fair pick.
I don't know who the 5th one would be. You know what? Randy Orton. Randy Orton gets the 5th.
No, I mean he's very good in the ring. He really is.
Yeah, those would be my 5 favourites, I think.
Very understandable.
Styles lining up Michaels for a drop kick, nobody home.
And so, let's say, as objective as it can be in life, your objective in brackets, in air quotes, top 5.
Best wrestlers, yeah.
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
Yeah. Again, very fair. Can't argue with that at all.
Bryan Danielson.
Again, yeah, fair.
Bret Hart.
Yep. Again, ridiculously good in the ring.
I'm gonna throw one that maybe might be controversial.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows he's good, but I don't know if people put him in the top 5. But Samoa Joe.
I've got a controversial one in my top 5 when we get round to it, so fair play. I think Samoa Joe is a massive... He's up there, like he really is up there.
And... Okay, bearing in mind that like my experience is pretty much just WWE. I don't watch AEW.
Yeah, that's
like that. So
that's
I know they've got plenty of talented wrestlers, but I've never really seen a lot of them
That's fair enough.
compete. So this is just going off of what I've seen. So I'm gonna throw in Sami Zayn.
Fair. Very
I
understandable.
think he's incredible.
Very understandable. So that I'm not being a prat, do you want to hear mine?
Yes, go ahead.
Do you want to start with my top 5 objective or my top 5 favourite?
Do it in the same order.
Okay, top 5
Styles
favourite.
goes for a calf crusher.
Top 5 favourite. Number 1, AJ Styles. And that's genuine. I'm not kidding. AJ Styles.
Damn, AJ Styles might be kind of good.
Yeah, maybe. Sting. Definitely got to be on there for me. In terms of other favourites, CM Punk probably has to be there because I did also grow up with him, and he is just absolutely.
I think that there was definitely a point in time where CM Punk was my favourite. So
Yeah.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah, it's fair. Jake Roberts might be on there, but I'm not 100% on that.
That's fair.
That's a tough one. And then, probably Mick Foley.
Flying forearm from Michaels, rocking the champion.
Great move by Michaels. Fabulous stuff. Very similar to that Superman. Enough. Really is. Only gets a 1 though. I mean, what has the man got to do to get a 2 count if that's only going to get a...
Oh, I tell you what he can do. He can start tuning up the band.
Yeah.
Sweet chin music connecting. We're gonna crown a new champion.
Oh wait, is it time?
No, we're not. Styles gets the shoulder up.
Just in time.
Michaels tells
In
Styles to suck it, and he gets the baseball bat.
Okay. Objective.
Styles went for the phenomenal forearm and he whiffs it.
Ooh,
Yes.
that could be big. If he's missing a phenomenal forearm, that could be a turning point. Top 5 objective. Ricky Steamboat.
Oh, good
It
shout.
has to be. Did you see the match he wrestled when he was in his 60s? He
Yes.
genuinely wrestled a fucking great match. In his 60s. Number 2, Kurt Angle.
Yes.
Gotta be. He is just ridiculously good. Just stupidly good.
Just gonna interject for a second. Styles is lining up a phenomenal forearm, and he gets it.
Yeah. Oh my god, he got it.
Oh my goodness! Michaels kicks out of a phenomenal forearm.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a close. It wasn't even a close 2. Now this next
And another one.
this next man. Oh, another one.
Another phenomenal forearm.
Another
and now a
one.
springboard. 450. Styles. He believes his hype. He says he is phenomenal.
He knows he's phenomenal. As much as it makes you sick. He is.
Styles.
Phenomenal.
He went for a Styles clash. Michaels was wary.
Yeah, he got that straight out of the way and delivered some fabulous kicks back of.
I'm going to say continue your list in a moment because this match
Yes.
could end at any second.
Yeah. We've got to keep the focus on the action in the ring. We've got to keep. Gives me time to think anyway. So.
Oh!
Very happy with
A
that.
standing Spanish fly from Styles. That was majestic. And now a spiral tap from the champion.
My God. That is such a beautiful move to watch. Never get tired of seeing it. Never gets old.
Styles looking for a submission here. Is Michaels going to tap out to the modified camel clutch?
I don't know. It's going to be tough. I think even considering how much has been taken out of in this match, Michaels is not the kind of guy to lie down and take defeat ever.
A very nice leg sweep from Michaels there.
He really has still got it.
Oh, he went for sweet chin music. Styles saw it coming. Roll up from Styles. Ooh. Michaels gets that shoulder up again. Well, for a Hell in a Cell match, we haven't seen too much of the cell. It's been a clinic. Michaels off the rope with a back elbow. Brilliant. And he goes for the forearm, but doesn't get it. Looking for a phenomenal forearm, and again, Michaels ducks underneath it, and there's the baseball bat.
I don't know if he ducked underneath it or if Styles just went over him. It's hard to tell. I think he might have just overshot it there.
Styles, an elbow to the back of Michaels. Hang on a second. Michaels, he's lurking. Sweet chin music!
Oh my God in heaven.
We have a new
Oh my God.
WWE champion!
Oh my God in heaven. I do not believe it. I must say I feel like I've been robbed in the sense that I've paid 70k to put them in a set. But you know what? It was such a superb contest, I can't really complain.
Shawn Michaels!
He's still got it.
He still got it!
He took such an utter beating the whole of that match, and he hit the perfect sweet chin music to get his hands back on that belt. After so long, no one believed he could do it, but he dared to dream, he dared to believe, and that belief has put the Raw Men's Championship in his timeless hands.
The boyhood dream has come to fruition again, and it was a 5-star classic.
Come on! I sound like I just popped a fucking hernia, but I don't.
What a huge result at
Massive.
SummerSlam.
Massive. Thank the fucking Lord.
Shawn Michaels is the new WWE champion. We're out of time. Thank you everyone for tuning in to SummerSlam.
That could be the show saver as well as the show stealer. That really,
That might-
really could be. It might just be the thing that drags my head above water.
I think I just get this feeling that you won.
No, I can't have won. Not when you were putting on what you've just put on. I can't have.
But I just feel like that main event is going to be the key factor. Right, let's have a look. SmackDown, amazing booking. You put on a great pay-per-view where the opener and main event matches created memorable start and finish with highly rated. Have a look at the match reports. Big E edges Randy Orton. The captivating spectacle of TLC was enough. Orton and Big E both displayed their boundless talents for this match type. Okay.
Don't believe it.
Match of the year
If you hadn't put that type of match in, it wouldn't have been 5 stars.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't have been. Match of the year candidate, one of the greatest matches in wrestling history. World-renowned superstars at the apex of their craft, working through an exciting rivalry and a jaw-dropping match, a masterclass in matchmaking. Bianca Belair beaten by Rhea Ripley. Awkward combination of classes, high-stakes championship match. Neither of them excelled at tables matches, though. Drew McIntyre blitzes Mr. McMahon. An amazing performance by both superstars. I need to work with my legend. Undertaker beaten by Roman Reigns. This match was a competitive display between popular and talented superstars. The anticipated contrast of fighter and brutal classes drew viewers, but the superstars delivered a good performance in the match. The high-stakes championship match kept the crowd glued to their seats as they waited for the outcome. Most of the crowd were backing Undertaker against his opponent as the match between the superstars got underway. As the rivalry between the superstars reached its conclusion at a big pay-per-view stage, it needed a match worthy enough for the competitors to tell the score. Hell in a Cell was the perfect match type, creating an unbeatable combination that had the crowd roaring approvals from beginning to end and long past. Match of the year candidate, one of the greatest matches in wrestling history. World-renowned superstars at the apex of their craft working for an exciting rivalry and a jaw-dropping match. Masterclass in matchmaking. Neither of them specialise in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, well, thank fuck for that, because I would have been screwed if they did. See,
Undertaker
this is the
should
thing.
be. Undertaker should be.
Yeah, but I think it really is.
It really has to be random.
Not gonna lie, you're talking about the main event, and maybe you have some point, but you also put on a 4.5 and a 5-star opener. So I genuinely will bet my house that you're going to win. I can't see it going any other way. I can't.
Raw, good booking. Your opener and main events were the highlights of your pay-per-view as they should be. Focus on raising the quality of your matches for higher show ratings.
Yep.
Happy Corbin defeats Samoa Joe. Stipulation of Extreme Rules, normally entertaining on their own, could be complementary to the build-up of the rivalry, but neither specialise in it.
Yeah.
Asuka overpowers Alexa Bliss. The match made fans happy, a solid display. The superstar given plenty enough to work with by the general manager.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mansoor edges Braun Strowman. Exciting contrast between fighter and giant class. That's not right. It's cruiser and giant game.
Yeah, hold on.
The low energy contest between the two superstars did not live up to
Low
expectations.
energy? Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh shit! Yeah, they're both suited to this match type as well. How the fuck
I know.
did that get 3.5?
I would have accepted 4 or 4.5 because it's not a level 4 rivalry, but 3.5 is very harsh. That's the only one I'm genuinely a bit upset about.
Don't blame you. Shawn Michaels defeats AJ Styles. This match was a competitive display between popular and talented superstars, complementary wrestling classes, and a satisfying performance between the superstars delivered an enjoyable match. High stakes championship match kept the crowd glued to their seats as they waited for the outcome. Most of the crowd were backing Michaels' opponent as the match between the two superstars got underway. As the rivalry between superstars reached its conclusion at the big pay-per-view stage, needing a match that was worthy for the competitors to settle the score, Hell in a Cell was a perfect match type, creating an unbeatable combination that had the crowd roaring approvals from beginning to end and long past. Match of the year candidate, one of the greatest matches of wrestling history. World-renowned superstars at the apex of their craft, working for an exciting rivalry and a jaw-dropping match. A masterclass in matchmaking.
Yeah, I'm happy. That's the one match I'm completely happy with.
Well, you better be, because it was fucking...
Shawn Michaels has 79 popularity.
That's insane.
That's fucking ridiculous. That's absolutely absurd.
Reigns on 69.
That's nuts.
Bloody hell. Alright, shall we get to the results?
Yep. Let's go.
SmackDown gets 173,500 fans. We've absolutely blitzed it into the 2 million mark.
This is going to be the turning point for you. Yeah, I know it will be.
And I just about turned a profit.
I think we're both going to be in a similar boat with that one.
Unholy Unpretty at 82. What a crazy ride. Almost sad to see the end of the feud between Reigns and Undertaker. Reigns definitely king of the ring. Rowdy Foundation EU. What a killer show. Can't wait for the next SmackDown. Suplex Machine 80. Orton and Big E are both fantastic at TLC matches. SmackDown should pair them up again in a repeat. Colossal Rumble DE. Reigns gets revenge on Undertaker for that run-in the other week. He got what was coming to him. I don't think he deserved to be killed, but...
Yeah, true. I think that's you'd have to really hate the Undertaker.
New Age Monster It. That match with Roman Reigns was so good. Undertaker unlucky to lose that. 3 count Outlaw Mega. Rhea Ripley takes the belt. Wow, Bianca Belair not happy about that. Super Rabbit 86. Tonight's SmackDown was so much better than last week. Badass City 91. Seth Rollins trying to sell us stuff tonight, but at least it was fairly entertaining. Undertaker says not sure the better superstar won tonight. Be seeing you again, Roman Reigns. Now if I have anything to say about it. 3 count champion 82. Bianca and Rhea Ripley going at it. It's getting intense. Okay.
I'm not looking forward to this. I barely even want to see it. I know I've lost, and I know I'm going to lose big. I know.
Let's find out. I'm so done with this game.
Seriously?
You've won.
I what?
I told you. I told you that main event.
I fucking what? I what?
You won. You won.
Match card quality A? No, that's... I think this game is seriously glitched. That's literally not true. That's literally not true. I died.
What can I do? What can I do?
Genuinely lost for words.
Well, the social media, SmackDown Warrior 99. Anyone see Raw announce they let go of Jimmy Uso? No big loss, I guess. Jimmy Uso says, I'm saying goodbye to Raw and good riddance, to be honest. They're clueless.
You had 44 popularity, you little midget. Fuck off. Sorry, I just had to get that out there.
Educated Striker Mania. Man, what an ending to the rivalry between Shawn Michaels and Styles. AJ Styles got taught a real lesson tonight.
Oh,
NXT Cultist 96. Give me more shows like this. Raw tonight was so good. Body Slam Hitman EU. Okay, that promo by Hogan was actually pretty good. Mr. Rabbit FR. Mansoor getting pushed a lot lately on Raw. Director Veteran TLC. Shawn Michaels gets payback on AJ Styles. Mr. Warrior 84. Loved Michaels' match tonight. AJ Styles put in a good effort though. Big props. Beast Rumble of the World. Shawn Michaels takes the belt. Wow, AJ Styles not happy about that. Michaels deserves it. Queen Rabbit Universe. Wow, Corbin looks unstoppable on a total rampage.
Because I'm just trying to genuinely figure this out because I don't get it. So you use the biggest fan thing as well, right?
What?
The like top fan thing that we have now, the one.
Yes.
So you use that.
Yeah.
Somehow it gave me a better match card quality, which is objectively not true. Like it's not. I had a half. But that shouldn't give me a better match card quality because it's the whole card. It's not just the main event. So I'm genuinely stunned. I don't understand it. I've got nothing. I've got nothing.
I don't know. Mr. McMahon, hey, my contract at SmackDown is up at the end of the week. I'd be interested in staying. The cost would be $35k. You know what, Vince? That feud's going well. You're staying.
Fair. Respect it. Great.
Looking forward to staying with SmackDown. Keep up the good work and you might make the board of directors.
That's brilliant. That's so good.
My God. He actually has unique dialogue.
I was literally going to be like, this man is begging for a job at his own company. But no, he put you on. board of directors. Maybe then you'll actually get a win.
Oh my god.
You get on the board of directors. Jesus Christ.
Bianca Belair, I'm not happy about losing my championship last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship rematch against Rhea. Nobody else better get a title shot before me. I can do that.
Fair.
Good, don't keep me waiting too long. I already miss wearing that gold around my waist. Kevin Owens. Hey boss, you've had me benched for a while and I really want to get back in the ring. Don't you have room for me in a match on tonight's card? Sure thing, I want you back in the spotlight.
Fair.
Thanks, good to know I'm still part of your plan. I'm so upset. Again. How does this keep happening?
I don't blame you. I mean, I really don't. I genuinely don't blame you at all. If it was me, I'd be fucking fuming. I think you're actually taking this quite well.
Special effects, veteran lights, 3D effects, and pyro.
Yeah, nice.
Have a look at the free agents. Who's that jumping out the sky?
Mysterio.
Oh, Mysterio. Here we go.
My favourite song.
Hey, Rhea Ripley's my top-rated superstar. She's on 76.
Damn, she's not far behind Michael, isn't it? Does it make you as nervous as it makes me when you? Does it make you? No, sorry. Does it make you as nervous as it makes me when you loans?
Again, Discord cut out.
No,
again.
for God's sake. Goodness sake. Sorry. Right, I've literally got the mic right up to my mouth, so I'm going to punt Discord if it doesn't come through. Does it make you as nervous as it makes me to realise that both of our most popular stars are loans?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. Not a nice feeling.
Christ. About the legends. Legends don't change too much.
There's a small pool, isn't there, really? We've got literally like all of the female legends in 1 week.
Book your least popular available star for a match this week.
Who is that?
Peyton Royce.
Do you think you'll do it?
I'll have to think about that.
Fair.
Okay, I actually already have some ideas for next week, actually. That's happening. We'll see how that goes.
Fair.
Fuming. I'm fucking fuming. I'm so upset.
Just. God.
I do think it's something to do with the overall amount, though. But
I almost wonder if it's just a glitch in the game because there's just no reasonable explanation for this. There really isn't.
You are crushing me. I haven't been in the lead since like week 2. Alright, well, we'll have to see how that goes next time. That's going to be it for tonight, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed SummerSlam. I'm disappointed about the fan result, but it was a hell of a show and I really enjoyed it. So thank you. Thank you for you guys for watching. And thank you, Majima, for being here.
Always my pleasure. Always love being on these streams. Always a more than a pleasure, mate.
Sorry, I think I cut you off when you were about to say something there.
I was just saying
beforehand.
I I was just saying you put on a banging show as well. Hold your head high and be genuinely proud of that. You put on a fucking brilliant show.
I think I need to take some measures going forward. I think I need to shift how I'm doing things. So I'll see about that. But thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed SummerSlam. Take care and have a very good night.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one.